What's up, everybody? It's your boy Galaxy Greg with the Be More Nerdy podcast, and welcome to episode 150. I'm your host, Galaxy Greg, aka Mr. Space Awaits, aka the OG Galaxy, aka the Hentai Honcho. And with me today are my co-hosts, Diva XOXO.
What it is, little dummies, it's your girl Diva XOXO, aka the Sophista Ratchet, aka the HNIC, the head nerd in charge, aka the official unofficial Disney princess.
And my other co-host, HDTV.
Yeah, I like anime, so make sure y'all tune in.
That's my guy. Today's episode is going to be about shows we think that deserve a reboot or remaster, because, you know, there's a lot of shows and Hollywood loves to reboot and remaster. So here, we're going to give you the free sauce on what we think is the best shows that would be good for this. Sometimes I have a love-hate relationship with reboots and remasters, especially because I feel like they choose the wrong ones almost every time.
I agree, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this, because I feel like we are gonna pick good ones, if that makes sense.
Yeah. All right, well, let's get into it. I'm gonna start because the past, I don't know, 149 episodes, I make them usually start or I guest start. So I'm gonna take a stand and start a little bit more frequently. I'm also gonna stop talking like this. So that's my intro voice. That's my intro voice. But
people like your intro voice. They think it's sassy.
That's the white people.
You said as in white people? Definitely the whites, I guess.
I said that's your white voice. Carry on.
No. My white voice is a little bit more higher, I guess, than lower, if I'm being honest. Hey, my name's Greg. Today we're going to be working on these things. I work here and I do these things. You can come to aisle 7 to get the fucks that we don't sell anymore.
You're not changing the pitch, you're changing the tempo of how you
in general, I speak higher versus when I intro the pod, I speak lower. See
once you get comfortable, you sound the same. It's very much you're changing the and not the like.
I actively focused on relaxing my throat for the intro versus the other one. I usually push it up because a nicer tonality usually makes people, or higher pitch tonality usually makes more people comfortable with you.
I heard you've been working on relaxing your throat lately a lot.
That's a crazy sentence.
I'm the problem because I started this. All I said is use the white people voice, and it turned into this. This is my fault.
You know, the first step is recognizing that you have a problem. And the problem's you. No. But I was going to go into my first pick for a reboot. And my first reboot pick is Danny Phantom. I think that they could either do a remaster or a reboot of that, because the remaster would be cool, you know, updating the animation. But reboot-wise, I think it would be great to have them older. Because, you know, people know who he is and whatnot. And at the end of the series, he let everybody know. And we saw how powerful he got. But just going back to it and him continuing to be a ghost hunter, bringing more powerful ghosts, and just having revisits all those characters, I think would be really cool. Who's next?
I like that. I like that pick. Would you like to go next, Heat, or should I?
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna pick my favorite anime, and not that I want any of the story change. It's Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I just want the animation to just get redone, bumped up. And I say this because I was watching the Demon Slayer movie, and I was like, wow, think of what we could do with alchemy if we had a Demon Slayer budget.
I understand why you want it, but I disagree.
Agreed.
I just want it remastered. I don't want anything crazy changed. I just want it just redraw it for me, please.
I think for what Fullmetal Alchemist is, if you overdo the animation, you take away from its core concept.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think Alphonse would look really cool and
shiny armor, my nigga.
No, and because there's a lot of auto mail in it, all of that stuff could get really interesting. I really think if we could just we get a crazy budget on it, the things that
I want you to realize that you just said, let's make Alphonse a mech. That's what you just said. When he's a suit of armor, there's nothing going on but a soul in a suit, for real.
Yeah.
And I'm mech it up. I'm just
honestly, you think about it, like it's a grittier show. Like it's
Right.
supposed to have a darker color palette tone. So
I'm not
making
saying it's gotta be. I'm not saying it's gotta be bright. I just want everything to like be.
But
like,
that's what a lot of
bumped
animes
up.
have now.
I want everything to be like bumped, like for lack of better words, hyper realized, like 2 level.
Nah, disagree still.
yeah, I mean, I think I get what you want, but
I
I
see the
feel like
vision.
that is the Demon Slayer effect because I mean, from what I remember, I'm not going to see that Demon Slayer movie with you, but from what I know
For the both of us,
from the
essentially.
show is the background is usually dark and gritty and the characters are brighter. So when they do all their moves and they add all these weird ass color palettes, it's to emphasize that they're doing something. But with Full Metal, because it's already a dark and grittier show, you emphasizing like the alchemy more, I feel like it would take away a little bit, you know? And then
Think
but
of
I get
what Envy would look like. Think of Envy.
Envy
like, I
would-
mean, and not like
Envy would look like Envy.
no.
well, no, Envy would look like Robin.
gross. No,
Yeah,
not
at best.
Envy. Like, I'm sorry, I'm thinking not Envy. No.
Oh, I'm thinking Lust. Sorry, I'm thinking
Yeah,
Lust.
y'all are thinking Lust. I'm thinking Envy. Like
The,
when they're
and
in
monster
that
form?
monster
Okay, so
form?
Envy would
Yeah.
look like Envy. They would just look a little bit more monstrous at best, and then at that point you start getting
That'd be
adding
so
CGI and
good.
stuff. I get what get what you're trying to do. Yeah, you're gonna be adding a bunch of
That's what I want.
CGI, and that's like a slippery
I just
slope.
wanna-
I get what you
and
want.
that's why I said, and that's why I said only like 2 notches, because you can't like. I'm not saying like turn it up, like don't turn it up. I just want it to be remastered for us. Just
Like,
please.
Even their fights are relatively simple. It's very much hand-to-hand combat. It's very much a play of smarts. It's not a lot of thought, like how when Tanjiro fights people, oh, I'm gonna do this and this and this and this. No, you just see them doing the thing.
No, I get you saying that, but look at who is it? What's his name? The guy with the tattoos, Akira. Is that his
Art?
name? Akaza.
Oh. Wow, you
Akaza.
didn't know his name.
Akaza.
It is
Akaza.
It's Akaza.
Why do I don't know anyone's name. I don't know anyone's name.
Fair.
Okay. I don't-
Genpachito Komododo.
Yeah, because I really thought that was his. Carpaccio is his name for real.
Carpaccio is crazy.
Which it's not even close. But yeah, like his fight, like he did mostly hand to hand, and it looked really good. Never mind. y'all-
Because the dark background and bright flashiness of it all with a flashy character.
Whatever, just go ahead. It's fine.
I agree that it would be nice, but I don't think it's something that's needed. I wouldn't
ain't
watch
saying
it.
It's guaranteed.
I will. I if it was Full Metal Alchemist, I would be more intrigued. But I really don't care for Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I actually like the ending of the original, even though
Really?
they created it themselves. Yeah, I like. The biggest drawaway for me with that is I like the original Scar than the one in Brotherhood. I don't like him at all.
Fair.
I feel like he's a plot device in Brotherhood, but in the actual one, he's his own character.
Fair.
Yes. He is very much a plot device in Brotherhood.
I mean, I kind of want to just go code name K and D.
That was on my list originally.
Yeah, I mean,
They were
it's
supposed.
an-
To be fair, they were supposed to get a reboot, but it got shut down.
I remember they did that big campaign.
Galactic Kids Next Door, because like if you remember the end,
Yeah.
Naju Uno went to space, but like he was going like in a deep space type shit, like way further than any of them have ever gone.
Yeah.
And he was joining like the Galactic Kids Next Door, and that was the episode where like they had the old people and like real people come in, and they were talking about them because they never got their memory wiped, because best candy operatives never get their memory wiped and shit. And everyone was hyped because like there's a 5-minute sketch on YouTube of the Galactic Kids Next Door.
Yeah.
I've
it's
seen.
Actually, I've heard it's really well. I haven't seen it, but I heard it's really good.
And like the first thing that we're gonna do is like, all right, Earth's got too many adults and shit, time to destroy it. And Nigel's like, shit. Like he's got the booger in hand, ready to hit the red button. And he's like, my family lived there, dog.
I'm crying.
So I agree with you though. I would have loved to see Galactic Kids Next Door. Like that would have been so lit to have. Just seeing like how we futuristic it up, how we go to 2x4 technology just in space with shit. You feel me? Like that would be really cool.
Oh, I didn't say that. I just meant like Kids Next Door, like the actual. That's
Just
more
shoot
of
my
like a
dreams, Daniel.
contingency, you know.
A
But
remastered Kids Next Door could go cool. But if you remastered it, would you just remaster it and do Sector V again, or would you do a new sector in your remaster slash reboot and just follow a different
well,
group of people?
yeah, I would say still reboot, but maybe like a prequel reboot to like the Delightful Kids from Down the Lane because they used to be what like team whatever. I
What was
forget
it?
what they used.
What
Now
was,
Zero
what
was his
was
dad.
Zero was his dad, but they were like they had a weird name.
Yeah, I forget. I'll have to look it up. But I mean, like, yeah, like let's stay in the same universe, follow the same guy. But it's nice to have that reference in there, like maybe featured on. So maybe every episode, every 5 episodes, you get one of like Sector V in there. They were
Oh,
Sector V.
that'd be cool.
They were V, right?
They were Sector V, Virginia. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Virginia, that's hilarious.
Is that really
Yeah.
what it was for?
Yeah. Each of the sectors were for states.
Yeah, yeah. Never would have known that.
Never.
So they handled Virginia.
I see.
DMV, baby.
I don't claim the DMV, but you can if you like.
I mean, Baltimore's not a part of it, but it's parts of Maryland are.
I didn't grab me a soda.
Well, this is not turning up an easy answer, but yeah, I think
I think that's a good answer. I think Codename Kiss Next Door is a really good answer.
Solid answer, in my opinion.
Yeah. Oh,
All right. So my next one that I'm gonna bring up is something that he brought up in chat, and I'm gonna go get Kick Batowski.
I didn't bring that up.
Kick Patowski.
You did. You said, "Do y'all remember Kick Batowski?" in the chat like 2 days ago.
That was not I.
It was
My
Javon.
response to that-
You know what? I gave you
I
props.
think
You didn't
you did.
deserve it. Thank you for letting me
You
take that away. However,
You're welcome.
Kick Batowski, and I say that because that was a great show, just about a suburban daredevil. That nigga was doing the most outrageous shit, and he was just lit. He was cool as fuck.
Oh, I remember that show.
Kick Batowski. He was just lit. I fuck with Kick Batowski. Like, I feel like they could do, I don't want to call it a reboot, or let's say a continuation, right? A continuation reboot where he's a little bit older now. He's grown a little bit more. He's gotten better with his stunts. Maybe he's starting to get a little bit more viral because he was already like doing stunts online like to be viral.
Yeah.
But if you put him in an older situation or you get him where he's on his come up, you get a lot more opportunity for that. And you could go for a couple seasons with it and have it be in a concurrent story where he's going through high school and now he's getting to that point where, oh, maybe, hey, parents want you to go to college. I know you want to be a stuntman, but hey, you should go to college. But he's like, nah, I really got this opportunity. Some shit like that. You can really put in some good life lessons there, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. I like. My
Have him
next
go to the
one
X Games.
My next one's gonna be Gargoyles. Do y'all remember Gargoyles?
Way back in the DZ, yeah. Goliath,
Yeah. Yeah.
voiced by David Keith David.
Yes. Keith David, yes. I really liked that show and like the take on like them being portrayed by humans but still like fighting for humans. So I think it would be cool if, because I'm pretty sure, I don't even remember how it ended, if they were like reawakened and maybe like now not the same universe of course, but like a Batman Beyond setting, so like even further in the future, like very like a futuristic high tech time, and they're not so.
You be
That
having
would
me
be
at the
fun.
beginning of your takes and then lose me by the end every time.
Because it would be the contrast of them being like medieval stone.
You getting me back?
in this very high tech like.
I say you
progressive
still use the
world.
same timeline. However, just make it so that they got sealed and unsealed again. Now they got to update.
Yeah, it would be like it would. I think I never said leave the timeline. I'm just saying like they.
She
come-
said that, right? I have it recorded that
No.
you said don't do the same thing, the different universe.
No, I'm
You
saying
said
just
that.
don't do the same. No, I said don't do the same year, like the same like year timeline. I mean,
Okay,
like,
if that's what you meant, that's fine.
I'm saying
But-
like it is years.
I see the
hundreds of
vision.
Years later,
I see
or
the
like
vision.
100 years later. Yeah,
I
like
see the
100
vision.
Years later, and they're back, and they, for whatever reason, whoever is God bless you.
Bless you.
Thank
Whoever
Counter argument: why
woke
not do a
them up.
prequel and see how they got betrayed?
You see that in the first episode.
No. I want a whole like series about it. Like we going back.
That'll be fun.
We're not talking about like the
And
betrayal
then-
itself. I want all the events leading up to it. I want to
And
feel
then
the
it's,
heartbreak
like-
at the end. I want to forget that they
Yeah.
were betrayed.
Do you really though? Why?
Eh. Why?
It's one of those things where you know the end, but you just don't know how we got there type deal.
Right. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people know that Optimus Prime and Megatron were cool back on Cybertron, but they don't know how they got to the point of like being mortal enemies and wanting to kill each other. That new
Yes,
that
they
new
did. They did it in that movie.
that I was about to say the new movie showed you, but like there's a lot of people who only seen the Transformer movies when these two niggas came to Earth and already had beef. Like,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
you feel me?
Mind you, like they had their own show before where they. Were
Oh yeah,
still on
way before. It was like they had a show on Cybertron actually, like way back when.
But that was, I mean, like my mother loved it. I love Transformers because she grew up watching the cartoon.
Yeah,
Oh.
Transformers is mad old. I think it was called
I know
Transformers
it's
Cybertron,
old.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
And they were like on
Like,
Cybertron and had beef the whole time.
Yeah, it's a reboot in itself.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But my point is, for those who don't know, like if they made a Transformers movie, like with the big robots and CGI moving parts, and we went back to Cybertron to see how their beef fucking started, niggas would be down for that. I'm not gonna lie to you, because Cybertron is a dying planet anyway.
I mean, I just feel like we've rebooted the series into the ground. Like, I
Oh,
don't
there's
know.
another movie coming out, by the way. It's the final one. Shia LaBeouf's back in.
Like there's
Is it
so
the
many
final one?
different.
Supposed to
The
be.
iteration.
final one. It's the final one until we have grandkids, and then there'll be a new one again.
No, like they had like 3 different cartoons in our childhood of the same Transformers. Like they had 3
Yeah, I
different art
watched
styles.
one. I watched one of them. I remember it.
They just rebooted it into the ground.
Yeah. But that's crazy because you can't reboot Spider-Man into the ground. You realize that, right? Like you always gonna do well with Spider-Man.
Well, that's because they wrote it into his canon, so you can't do it.
Yeah, I
He
guess.
has infinite universes that
Like-
you can pull from.
Like you got Spectacular Spider-Man. Then after that, you got Ultimate Spider-Man. Then you got
Good.
Ultimate Spider-Man: The Agents of Shield, which is a reboot of a reboot. And then after that, you got Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. That's the newest reboot. Like that's back-to-back
each-
successful reboots.
Each aspect focuses on a different aspect of Spidey. Like the one
right.
with the
Yeah.
friend, they
It
involved
was
his.
like all his friends. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
the Agents of Shield one focused on him struggling with teamwork, because he's always been a character that struggles with teamwork. Spectacular Spider-Man focused on his high school life, and then
And him trying.
Ultimate Spider-Man was his solo career, like late high school.
Yeah.
But yeah, all good. And then you had the old school Spider-Man show, which was actually pretty fucking great. I still have one episode in my brain of like when Mary Jane became like water and then died in front of
Oh,
him. That
that's
nigga
such
like,
a good
no!
That was such a good one. And then a couple seasons later, she comes back.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man 2099, whatever it is.
Wasn't that like his wedding? That was like their wedding day. When
She
turned
died
into
on his
water.
wedding day, yeah.
That was crazy.
It was like a clone.
And then she
They really be traumatizing us, and they don't care.
Sorry. traumatized him.
Oh yeah, no. Peter Parker has a terrible. Every Peter Parker has a terrible life though. So if you're a
Not
Peter
the
Parker
one-
with a good life, are you really Peter Parker?
Not the one that got launched into the future. So what?
2099.
What?
The game.
Yeah. No, the show.
2099. He wasn't launched in the future. There's actually a Spider-Man in 2099.
No. There is a show that
Yeah,
was
when he
him,
gets launched. Yeah, he
launched
gets launched
into
into
the
the
future.
future.
and his main villain's like Carnage. Yeah, I forget what it's called, but that's in that same. I think it's a continuation.
Did that
from
came
the
on?
same-
I was gonna say, did that come on like Jetix? I remember that.
Yeah.
And like all the villains had like popped off because he disappeared, which is crazy because there's so many superheroes in New. I want y'all to know there should never be crime in New York. There's too many superheroes with their own individual real estate in New York for crime to ever exist.
Spider-Man Ultimate is what it was called.
Yes, Ultimate, and it was a continuation from the original Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Like,
look at us.
you got Doctor Strange, Tony Stark, fucking Spider-Man. You have Punisher, Daredevil,
No.
Elektra.
Not Ultimate.
Luke
it's not
Cage, Iron Fist. That's 8 superheroes. Miles Morales, each in different boroughs. There's not even like what the hell. That's crazy.
What show was that? I don't know what show or what movie I was watching. Oh, it was Rick and Morty, and it was like the Empire State, not the Empire State, but the Statue of Liberty is attacking New York, and it was like New York can handle its own problem.
Yeah.
It
For
was a
real.
Thanksgiving episode.
Bro, you have that many superheroes in one state. Like, what's going on in Connecticut? You feel me? Like, who's really saving Connecticut? I don't know what problems Connecticut got, but someone need to save it.
Wouldn't it be the?
Or do I gotta commute over to Connecticut?
New York, they right there.
I was about to say, do I gotta commute over to Connecticut to help these niggas cause y'all low on supers?
I mean, why not?
Oh, I'm sorry, not Ultimate, Unlimited, Spider-Man
Yeah.
Unlimited.
That's the
Okay.
one, Spider-Man Unlimited. I remember that. Yeah.
There it is. I found it. Okay.
I think we also
not-
downplay the villains in Spider-Man because
on
Carnage
Disney
was a
Plus.
literal murderer. Like, he's not a capture people type villain. He's a school full of kids. Gotta kill him. Like, that's Carnage.
Well, Carnage is fun.
You just like
So we
psychopathic
let-
villains.
We
It's okay.
do. We let villains get away with really bad stuff if they're fun.
How come people never get on Spider-Man for him letting his villains that kill people like get locked up in
But
stuff?
they be
I mean,
shitting on
Spider-Man's
Batman? I
willing.
don't know.
Cause I guess Spider-Man is willing to kill people. Like, he pulled up on Fisk and told him, like, Peter Parker will kill you. Spider-Man didn't do this. I did. Took off the suit and all. I got black suit on. I'm not making jokes. I'm just here to kick ass.
I think Batman gets so much flack. I don't know why. Because people are Batman haters. That's really the reason.
Ah, fair.
I mean, yeah, they hate Batman. It's sad.
Heat, it's your turn.
Wow, that was a long little.
Ranty
No,
rant.
It's fun though.
You know
But
you
it was a
love it.
good ranty rant. This was a good one.
I mean, agree to disagree. I think Monster would be a fun
The anime?
little Yeah.
What
I
would you
don't
be
know.
rebooting about it is the better question then.
What's his name? I want to call him Oppenheimer, but he had like a protege that he was keeping secret, and then the protege started doing things years later, and it's a different, like, it's a cop instead of a police officer. I mean, a doctor. It's a cop who got removed from the force because of a very similar situation. It was like a classes, and he made his stand to be a good cop, and they took his badge, and then, you know, it's tied to the old series. I mean, take the doctor, get rid of him, make it a cop, basically. There you go.
Got it. Reboot, but for a different person who's his protege. Gotcha.
And then you can still use him as like a reference to bring back at some point.
Okay, I got you. I'm neutral ground with that.
I mean, it's such an old anime that it's still really good, and people don't be watching it. So it's like, let's make
So
let's
because
make
of that,
another thing.
go ahead.
Oh, that's just it. Let's make another like iteration of the series so people were interested and they'll go back and watch it.
So I want to say, I had this on my list, but I took it off. I was gonna say Cowboy Bebop, right? Because Cowboy Bebop is an
on my list.
it's an old classic, and it's got so much love, and a lot of people are gonna be driven away because of the slower pacing of the show and its older animation style. My recommendation would be just a remaster of it, add a little bit more flash and flare, and a little bit more motion to it, and just update the animation. Like, I wouldn't even change the pacing of the show because it's meant to be a slow burn show, you know. But
I mean,
I had it on my list, so I agree.
I mean, I still think Cowboy Bebop is just an episodic, fun thing. Like, there's no pacing. It's just shit's happening, and then eventually his shit happens.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you could have made the last episode into a movie, and it still would have equated the same by itself.
We wasn't doing that at the time. But now,
Also,
No,
numbers.
I'm saying stretch the plot out. Hell yeah, numbers,
Yeah.
and then
I
make
feel-
that.
I think the best thing about Cowboy Bebop is its life. Like life doesn't happen like episodically. Like things happen, and then
Bam,
nothing happens.
your shit happens.
Yeah.
Life's a bitch and then you die. That's Cowboy Bebop. I don't think y'all
It's
realize
honest.
it. But
You're
yeah.
not wrong.
And I would say, and I took it off my list because other than just remastering it to make it look prettier, to make more people want to watch it, and I was like, I don't think that's enough for me. Because honestly, its charm also lies in the fact that it's just an old school, slow burn, nice anime.
But I think what he said made the idea better. It's like stretch it out, and then that last end is
Oh.
a movie. And
That's
now,
not what I was saying.
That's not what he was saying. I think you misinterpreted what he was getting at.
I'm saying
Why?
Cowboy Bebop is episodic, and you could have took the last episode, stretched out the plot a little bit, made it a movie by itself, and you
Yeah.
still would have the same feel. Like it
If-
doesn't. The whole series is irrelevant.
If it came out,
Oh,
if it
no,
came
I
out
was
right
saying
now,
do that.
if it came out right now and they
Do that
said,
right
"Yo,
now.
the last 3 episodes of Cowboy Bebop's coming out in movie theaters," and they just stretched out those last couple episodes just a little bit longer to make like a 2-hour movie, like it would do numbers. It period point blank
And
would
that's
do
what
numbers.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying we should do. Like, I'm saying do that.
Oh no, I don't support it. I don't support it.
That's kind of why, and that's kind of why I took it off my list. Not because you don't support it, but because I was like, I want
That's
this
why.
thing, but I don't think that it would be what I expected. Kind of like Diva's
Yeah.
opinions.
Yeah, yeah. I personally would have
Why
went.
am I getting this stray? I didn't even do nothing to you. That's crazy.
That wasn't a stray. That was direct.
Oh, Cowboy
It's a
Bebop
stray.
is Black
It's a
Lagoon.
Yeah.
Cowboy Bebop is Black Lagoon. Yeah.
It's episodic. Random shit happens, and then their shit happens. 100% agree with you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure.
All right,
Subtle
so go ahead
story
and-
that builds. Oh, so but my actual one I was gonna say was 16. The show, the Canadian-based show, that was made by the same animation studio as Tone Drama Island.
Yeah.
Cartoon Network show about I think it was 6 or 7 teenagers who worked in the mall. Yeah. I was gonna say let's bring it back with 18. They're in Canada. When you're 18, you can drink. We can explore a lot of interesting themes here. And instead of being in a mall now, we're on a college campus. And similarly, they explored a lot of things that people were going through in that age and a little bit older. So I think it would be really interesting to see them at 18, and now we get into a larger demographic of people and give them some more interesting things to experience. Also, it would be another one of those, college shows where, you're learning things every episode and you have your drama and stuff like that. But I think it was really good because even when they had their, political episode, when they were talking about, not voting for Trump and shit, and they were, getting sad about it, they were like, we don't even vote. We're in Canada. And oh, shit, yeah. Shit
They
like
had
that.
episode?
Yeah, it was a short episode about it. You can look it up.
16?
Yeah,
Oh,
you can look it up.
Oh,
And
was
Jonesy
short,
came in
right?
with the MAGA hat and it was like, he's going to make it better for us and give us jobs. And they're like, why would you vote for him? All his friends were basically against it. Yeah.
Oh, that was them reviving the characters, right?
I think it was just a quick little snippet, honestly, because the show had already been ended. But
Yeah,
they were doing it they were doing it to just have some, I'm not gonna say cultural relevance, but some political relevance, to talk to people about what your voting means.
Right.
But yeah, I think they would do really good especially after seeing them pull that, and they did a really good job expressing their opinions in that way and making a conversation out of it. I think they could do really good with 18 and exploring some heavier themes, if you will.
I don't even know how to look this up.
Just look up 16 MAGA episode.
Oh, maybe I was spelling 16 wrong.
Yeah, it's six, the number 16, and then
Yeah.
teen.
I was saying 16 and then just teen, but that wasn't. Yeah, I'm not gonna find it. I'm not even gonna keep looking for it.
If I find it, I'll send it to you.
I think that takes away from. I feel like that's just taking the name and it's hype and just piggybacking off of it in a not like same way.
It's called
oh,
Vote
here,
Dude. It's called Vote Dude. Type in the number 16 and it's called Vote Dude.
Was it in 2019? I just found something that says
Yeah, it's
Unseen
like
16.
it's like
short.
2019, 2018. Yeah, it's a mini, so it's like 8 to 9 minutes long.
So this is something different. I guess they used it more than once. But the beauty of 16 was like, Vince, have you seen 16?
A while ago, but I didn't really watch it. It wasn't my vibe.
The beauty of it was, it's like what they were doing was summer vacation, and I think
Your mic just cut out randomly. There you go.
yeah. So I feel like you putting it on a college campus, that's taking away from the like, this is a fraction of their life, and now it's just like, oh, like taking Rugrats and then making it all grown up, and now they're in school and it's its own thing. So it's like, it's exploring different things. And I just feel like it's because of when it came out, the audience that would really like that wouldn't care.
I guess. I mean, I see what you're getting at, because ironically, Rugrats ended up being them just playing teenager, which was really funny to me. However, yeah, but you also had shows like Stoked, which was literally the same thing, except they were all it was a summer vacation job, and they were at the best surfing place in the world. However, their boss was like, no surfing, so it was really funny. But like,
I did watch it, actually.
So to me, it's like, I mean, you're just hitting a different area of it. 16 also, they talked about their school life, and they had a couple episodes where you followed them to school. Not many, but like it was just a few. So in my head, I'm like, we could just harp on that a little bit more, because I mean, life begins after school. That's when we bend all the rules, blah blah blah. It's literally the song and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I see what you're getting at. I see what you're getting at.
Yeah, I feel like just because of like maybe 10 years ago, we owned this song.
Yeah.
But now it's like, who is this for?
I guess, yeah, it's a very big nostalgia factor, but that's what a lot of these things are going to be, honestly. Either a nostalgia factor, or I think I could bring this to a younger generation, and they would like it and then pick up on it. Like, I didn't put Total Drama Island on here because they are currently redoing seasons of Total Drama Island. A new season just came out not that long ago. I just watched it. It was actually not that bad. I hate the fact that they changed the Chris McClain voice, but it is what it is.
But I see how it was more for you.
I don't think it was for me. I think it was for people who just enjoy the show. Like, it's not doing numbers, but it did enough to get a second new season from the reboot. Because they had a reboot season, which came out a few years ago, and then they just had a second reboot season. I think that came out last year. It's on Netflix. So it's doing well enough to get that.
So I was gonna say Winx because I had a really cool premise that I would like to explore, and it's basically the show from the villain side. I didn't realize like it was still airing in 2019. How did the show still air then? But because it came out in 2004, and it just finished airing in 2019.
I don't know.
Yes, but
I know it.
I know the girls would go crazy for a Winx reboot, because that's something you could dial it up by 5, and people would be like, "Oh my gosh!"
Animation is god awful, and it could be, but I was thinking more of it from, I don't know if you guys remember the villains, the witches. So like they had their own school in their.
You said
Winx,
what? WINX.
Okay, because Wicked kept coming up.
Wicked
Winx
is crazy.
Club.
Yeah, you don't remember the Winx Club?
No, I remember. I'm just curious. Like, I didn't know that they were. That means they must have been.
We are the Winx. We are the Winx. We are the Winx. We are the Winx.
We are the Winx.
That's literally the song. Yeah.
The song is literally saying "We the Winx."
That's
so
a
it looks
dragon.
like. Okay, so
yeah,
it
she had a
did drop.
dragon.
So-
She was like OP powerful. Bloom, you got the dragon spirit in you. Oh my god. I didn't even know I was one of these fairy bitches.
From 2004 to 2006, and then it had a drop, and it came back in 2012, and then from 2012 to 2019. So it had this weird like fall off, which even that is still weird.
But the thing is, it had a cult following. Like, Winx is
Yeah.
known by a lot of people,
think-
and it's loved by a lot of people. And I think if
Yeah,
you did
I
a
think-
reboot, you would get a very large amount of people reinterested in
Yeah.
it.
Exactly.
was
I think
a
it would do
reboot.
a. I think when in 2012 it was its reboot, but it didn't start from the beginning, and I think that's where they messed up. Like with this new animation, it just kind of picked up where they left off.
Yeah, that's not a. It rebooted, but it was like a continuation type reboot. It wasn't a
But-
Oh yeah, here's everything again.
No. It was like we're just changing the animation style and picking this up. Somebody
Basically,
find the
basically.
licensing.
Exactly. And so what I think would be kind of cool, like if they didn't do a reboot, like I also would like a reboot from the beginning. But what I think would be kind of cool is to do like a witches version, because they had a witches school, they had like a witches headmaster.
Without fail.
What? You don't
Without
like
fail. Every time you start so good for me,
You don't
and then
like
you
the
say
witches?
something that's selling
I
for me.
enjoyed the wishes. I enjoyed the wishes.
They were just a bunch of hating ass bitches at another school right down the street. I want your man. I don't like that y'all are
We
pretty.
can- no,
I'm just a
but we
fucking
can
hater.
We can develop them to be something else, and it can be its own like thing within this universe, which I think would be really cool.
You know what I hate about this idea? This is literally that Disney movie that comes on at Halloween now every time. Descendants. This is literally the plot of Descendants.
I wasn't gonna say.
No, that's not what the fuck this is. Because Descendants mean they coming. Y'all not gonna fucking play me today. Descendants, they took the bad guys to the good guys school and they became good guys. They not bad guys no more. I want to still be bad. This is Harley Quinn.
Who
this
is an
Spider-Man.
anti-hero.
Let me hit
Harley
you with
Quinn's
this.
anti-hero. Huh?
Let me hit you
No,
with this.
this is
Though, right?
Spider-Man.
Let me hit you with this, right?
I want to watch them be villains.
If those villains and descendants ended up at that school, where the hell do you think they were before?
No. I don't care what they had before, because these villains never go good. I want to watch villains be villains in this universe. Let me make it very clear what I'm doing. Y'all always try and make villains good. Y'all need to let niggas be bad.
That's kind of
how
what
I
she just
feel.
said. She said, I want them to be more. If you're a villain not becoming good, you're not being more. You're just doing the same shit and
No,
probably
I just
losing.
No. I want them to develop the villains. I want them to have good reasons for being villains. I want them to still be bad and do bad shit. I just don't want them to be hater villains. I want them to be villain.
You want
Now,
them to be
I'm-
Maleficent.
I'm gonna stop
No,
you right there.
I don't like
You're-
her, cause they made her soft too.
But that's my point. You're getting to the point where if it's weird to say, but if you never become a good guy, then you just and you always win as a villain, you kind of get what you want, and it's like you get to the end of the story. That's all I can say. It's just
I'm just saying,
less climactic, I
I want Garo's
guess.
dream to come true.
Goro isn't a villain.
He's an
I
anti-hero.
want his dream to come true. That's
Yeah,
what I
but
said.
you're talking about villains.
Would Goro count
want
as
the bad guy.
would Goro count as an anti-hero technically? He is fighting for a cause.
He is an anti-hero.
Just because he's fighting for a cause doesn't make him any less a villain.
No, he is not a villain because he protects innocent and he fights the monsters.
He wants
He
the
just
monsters to
doesn't fight the
win.
heroes.
Yeah.
But he wants.
He doesn't want the heroes to always win. So that's a decent cause. Like
That doesn't make him any less a villain.
It does because the villains try to recruit him and he said fuck off.
he said I'm not one of y'all, I'm me. Y'all
Yeah.
not this, bro.
He said I'm not a monster, I'm a monster. You feel me? Like
Oh, so you're Jamaican now.
So
Bitch, I will beat you up. I feel like that's how that conversation would go. Also, you're Jamaican. I'm trying to be better.
I just
Nah.
want to watch villain stories.
You
I
just want to watch villains
be
do stupid, crazy shit.
Why is that not fun? Why can't we just watch villains be bad?
It's not that
Because-
it's not fun. It's that eventually it becomes dull.
and you also
not?
can't advertise that on most networks.
Right.
Why not?
What kind
Think
of
about it like
message
this.
are
You
putting
can't-
out?
Yeah, you can't advertise the Joker going to blow up a school like he did in The Dark Knight and be like, oh, this is a movie about the Joker who likes to slam people's heads into pencils and kill them, blow up hospitals with tons of innocents for no fucking reason, and just cause and wreak mayhem. And when the hero comes and beats him up, he just laughs about it. puts people on boats and say, pick a boat. They're both going to blow up. What is the point of this show? Where are we going with this other than crazy shit happens and bad people do bad things?
There's no growth opportunity in this. As a plot.
We can be better villains. They can grow to be
Oh yeah, we can blow up
villains
2
and
hospitals.
and then eventually they can win.
But that's the thing, when the villain wins, nothing positive happens, and it's different when you have a villain with a reason.
Or who?
Unless you, and that's my point. Then you want a villain who's technically an anti-hero, who's fighting for a cause that is less wanted.
Just because you're fighting for a cause does not make you an anti. Let's be very clear.
Someone's always going to be the villain, right? If I'm a part of a rebellion, right? And I'm fighting, I'm the villain to the not rebellion. But if the not rebellion is a bunch of rich assholes like the French were during Let Them Eat Cake Day, whatever that day is, the French word for it, then guess what? If they were to lose, if the people were to lose, they would be the villain, but they had a just cause that they were fighting for. That's what makes a good villain to a lot of people. You have a good cause, you go about it a terrible way. Now, if you win going about it a terrible way, you're still the hero.
So I don't mind them losing. I want to see
anti-heroes.
Just lose.
Anti-heroes are not villains. They have villainous traits.
Yes.
Your easiest example, Spider-Man versus Deadpool.
100%.
Yeah.
Because Deadpool has a rule. He doesn't fucking kill kids.
That's it.
And I'm talking about, I want to watch Kite Man. What are we talking about? I want to watch Kite Man.
Kite Man's not a villain.
Kite Man is a villain. He may be a bad villain, but he's a villain nonetheless.
Right. He's such a bad villain that he's just a flawed
He's
character.
A fucking joke. That's why they have it. He's a joke. His villainy isn't... Thank you. His villainy isn't something to be worried about, you know? Oh, he's robbing a bank? Whatever. We have insurance. Now, if we made a Joker show in which this nigga's just popping a cap in someone's ass every day, it's like, all right, where are we going with this?
Look, all I'm saying, Diva, if you take Heath Ledger and turn that show, especially an animated show, what kind of tone is this? This is just dark. There's no...
I never said the tone had to be light. All I said was I won't watch villains.
I'm saying...
Y'all telling me that I need morals in my show. No.
If it's just a dark tone where bad shit is happening, you just turn on the news. Like, I don't...
For real, you can just watch the news. That's funny as shit. It sounds like you just want to watch the news.
In cartoon form.
In cartoon form. You want to watch the news with high animation and pretty fucking pictures. That's what you want. Yo, if they turned the news into an anime, Diva would be the #1 watcher. Guys, I'm on season 12 of Fox News. It's so great.
I feel like year 1 Batman is as close as you're ever going to get to what you're asking for. That's it.
Absolutely.
Okay, can I get hear me out then, since y'all don't like me to have my shit that's just evil, being evil for evil's sake. Give me a Jason Todd 6 episodes.
I'll give you 12, because guess what? He's a fucking anti-hero. You're proving our point.
No, because this is me settling. I want to make it very clear I'm settling.
You're settling. Listen, this is what you're settling for. You're settling for Deadpool without the regen ability and the no comedy. That's it. That's what you just asked for.
Well, Jason Todd makes jokes, to be fair.
That's all you giving me. Y'all not just letting me have villains run rampant in the streets and that be it.
Because what
I want you to understand, if you were to present this to
about Arkham. Give me a show about Arkham.
If you see, now that's something, because guess what? Although crazy shit happens, it could be anthology wise where crazy shit is just happening. You're around crazy people. People die in Arkham all the time. Whatever.
So I can't get a witch school. I can't get a bad witch school, but I can get a prison. Is what y'all telling me?
Because the prison is bad. Prison bad. Witch school? What are you learning in school? To be a YN?
How to be bad?
YN school?
Like seriously, like they're learning evil spells and they're trying their evil spells out on dogs.
Y'all watch plenty of witch school shit. Y'all watch all these witch school shows. But when the witch is bad, we watched all this Harry Potter shit. Give me Harry Potter just Slytherin. How about that? No, we can't do that.
But that's the thing,
right?
Slytherin. You can do that because some Slytherins are good. Dickhead.
I can't. Heat, it's your turn. Heat, it's your turn. I'm done. I'm done with my turn. It's your turn. It's Heat's turn.
It's okay. She'll never be the one to
Harry-
lead when we present to the board. You know, like when we go up to board, she'll just be. We'll let her stop after the 50% mark of her idea. When she takes that first breath. All right, so that's the idea, guys.
It's okay. I'll just handle the graphic. It's fine. Really pretty presentation.
I'm going to
Y'all see how they try to silence women?
Not
And
women,
their
just
ideas?
you. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh fuck, that's funny.
I think I'm going to go with a cult classic that we never got to see the true ending of. You might have heard of Yu-Gi-Oh! We're not talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! You might have heard of what's it called? Bakugan, but no. Like the monsters are like people too. They're not like dragons. So and they have their own world. If you really think about it, it's low-key an isekai. But you still got the kids. Like it makes you think of Digimon, but it's not Digimon.
Can I guess?
Go ahead.
Is it Mega Man?
Oh, so close.
Damn.
No cigar. No cigar.
Is it Shaman King?
No, because
They
have-
rebooted that, and it was actually pretty
They
good.
did. That's what I was gonna ask, and it's pretty good. That's why.
Um,
Shaman King?
No, I'll give you one bigger hint. Disney.
Okay.
Is it the Slug Terragun thing? Is it Slug Terra?
What was the chick from Billy? Goddess,
Oh, Eris?
the goddess of.
Chaos?
War.
Which-
X War. X,
Come on, Greg, you so close.
X, Chaos War.
What the fuck? Why is she just saying things?
I'm trying to guess.
She's fucking me
Chaotic.
up. Oh! No, Chaotic. Is it Chaotic? I was actually you're right. I was actually watching that like not that long ago when I was in PA. I found it was on HBO. Yo, did you know that show only had 2 seasons for real? It is really
I
good.
have seen this.
It is really good. It used to come on 4Kids, which became 4Kids TV.
Disney.
Yeah, then Disney
Big
XD.
Z-
It was really fucking good. It was really fucking good. He'll let you talk about it. Get the people interested.
Well, I mean, yeah. So chaotic, it has similar premise to like Digimon, except for instead of the monsters being their pets, they're like their friends that they meet in their world, and they like scan them, and now they can turn into a battle like Yu-Gi-Oh style.
Yep.
So they go into like PvP fights against other people. Have
Your mic cut out again a little bit when you were just during the hand wave.
So it's like I said, it's very much like an isekai because they are in there. I think the reboot would be let's center away from the original kids because I might be wrong, but I don't think Chaotic had a ending.
Yes and no. So I'll get into it. Finish your explanation. I'll talk about it a little bit. I remember the lore of it pretty well.
Yeah. So the reboot would be like all types of games because it was a game at the end. Kids loading into the game that was other digital monster world. I don't know if the monsters were technically, honestly, but the reboot would be the games getting like an update or revival in their universe, and so now there's a new generation of kids playing this game, and now you have all these like new characters introduced, but you still have some of the familiar monsters. But let's say the monster civilization advanced a little fast. They had a lot of inbreeding because I know they used to be at war. Like the actual monster
they were always at war.
Yeah. So let's say they squash that, and now you're getting inbreeding. Now you have new species and new iteration. So now you have new monsters to play as. I think it would be a really fun reboot. I mean, this is basically anime vibes and cartoon for because they did have lessons, but like the isekai at the end of the day. Or
I think it would be a really good one too. I agree with you. in terms of the lore, basically, it was a card game, right? And to get access, and it came with a little PDA that comes with the card game, so you could scan the cards in the real world. But to get into the online place, you had to have gotten into like the top something, like only the best players got to be there, right? So like once you complete a certain number of matches and it was recorded, you get an invitation, and then your scanner puts you in the game, but you on the outside is on like autopilot. It's still you, but your real mind's in the game. So like you'll still move the same way, do the same stuff, and then
like
you're like
world.
Yeah, exactly like that. And then like your scanner will blink when it's like you trying to get out, and then you just look at it, and then you come back with all the same memories and shit, right? However, when you're in the game, all the characters are real. The super rare cards are because they're like leaders or super hidden things or super weapons. And like you said, they could do the inbreeding type thing because there were new weapons being built all the time. And when the new weapons were built, some people would like, they had the ins and outs with certain clans and be like, yo, I heard y'all got some new merch. And they'd be like, yeah, you want to scan it? You gotta set this nigga up for me. Because people really died in that thing. Like they tried to kill people all the time. So, you got new magic? Yeah, let me scan that real quick. Let me scan it twice so I can sell it to niggas and trade cards. And if you found it first, you could go into battles being the first nigga with shit. And then, like he said, when you get into the battles, you can turn into them. And when you turn into them, you have a lot of their memories. You have their abilities. So the more you know about them, the better you can play as them. And you have to scan certain locations and shit like that. And the story didn't necessarily, I don't remember the ending per se, because it only has, I think it has 3 seasons, but only 2 seasons were available. But I remember like they were trying to go against the game masters. After you have like 100 wins, you can challenge a game master. And when you beat a game master, you get a ultra rare card that's damn near impossible to get, and you get access into these super secret locations that have these ultra rare cards. And like you have to basically you have to prove to the game masters, I'm smarter than you to beat you, even though you have these ultra rare cards.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit was actually kind of difficult because like the game master had cheat cards, bro. Like they had this one monster that like if you had on your front line, it died, it would respawn in their back line, so they would always go with one less person, and it was their strongest monster. So they take out most of your squad, then you'd go against that one when it was weak, take it out, but you still got the rest of their squad, and you got to deal with that one again. They had shit like that.
It was a fun time, like honestly. So I just fun fact looked it up. So because I knew it didn't have a proper ending. It was apparently because combination of factors, but the lawsuit between the show's owners led to the halt of not just the show production but the game itself.
Yep.
So it led to the ending of the actual card game and the show because of that dispute between them. And of course, you know that comes with licensing stuff and blocks were in progress, and a lot of interest decrease when a thing's go on hold, something new happens up. So they rushed through the 3rd season before the lawsuit came out. So I don't even know where to find the 3rd season, but it
exists. But I wasn't able to find it either because I know from clips, I'm not gonna spoil it actually. I know from clips a big thing happens, but like in one of the earlier seasons, I will spoil this. Like Tom was supposed to get banned because he was caught cheating. And they were like, oh no, this nigga did lie. He did cheat. He knew what his friend was gonna. It was both of their match to then go against a game master, because whichever one was gonna win was gonna have the opportunity to fight him. And Tom cheated, and he cheated against his friend. And they were like, oh, let's double check this, and it was found that it was cheating. So like Tom ran away inside the game and like went to the overall people because he fucked with them, and then just was fighting a fucking war. He was actively fighting war with these niggas, but like, yeah, a lot of the creatures didn't fuck with the players. Some of them did, but there were tons of them that were like, I don't fuck with your kind. And if they found out that you had allegiance to like one group versus another one, they were on your ass. Like, oh, you fuck with the underworlders? Nah, stay out of overworld territory. I don't want to see you around here, little nigga. It's on site if I do.
It's on site.
No, they were legit trying to kill these niggas sometimes. It was kind of crazy.
Makes sense.
So found it apparently chaotic. The actual they uploaded all of season 3 5 years ago.
Oh yeah, I gotta go watch that now.
And it is a reboot because the animation style is different.
I gotta watch that. It was great though. It was great. I was always thinking like if there was a game like that, I'd definitely be playing it. Like, don't let me find out like yo, you can get sucked into a world and really like game hard. Cause like since your body's on autopilot, they would be like, yo, after school today, because they want to retain some information. Let's hit the game. Let's go adventure in this bitch and try and find this super rare card I was hearing about through the grapevine. And then they spend hours doing that. Actually, they spent weeks doing that.
There was an episode where they met somebody who lost his PDA.
Or he no, that was an episode that where it happened, and he helped him find it. And he was in there for like years. Yeah. And he was like, I'm done with this fucking game. And then there was another dude on the first episode when he actually got his code. He got put in the game and didn't believe it. So his normal mind was like, this game's stupid, this is some bullshit, and threw his PDA out and was about to get it destroyed. And they were like, oh shit, are you serious? And he was like, in the game he had to tell them something that only he would know about, so that when they talked to his real self, he would believe him. That nigga threw his PDA in the trash and almost got that shit destroyed.
Damn, he's almost stuck in there forever.
Yup.
All right, Greg, your turn.
Damn, that was a good one. I think you won the trophy for that because
the first two seasons
great. You said on where?
Tubi.
So this next paycheck, by the way, I'm finally getting my DVD player, and I can start my DVD collection because there are so many shows that are going off of streaming and shit like that, and I need to get this new South Park season as soon as it comes out on DVD. That I really want my kids to be able to watch like in their entirety and don't have to worry about like if it's here, if it's available. And then I'll also be able to be a super capitalist and get Disney when they unlock the vault every 5 to 10 years. Fuck. With their remasters. Alright. My last one, Ben 10. I want an older Ben 10. I seen this guy who makes a comic about Ben. Yeah, no, but I would like either older Ben 10 or let's go into Diva's world, a more gritty Ben 10, because there's a guy who writes his own like fan base comic of Ben 10, and it's a lot more gritty where Ben is willing to kill some aliens and shit. And like I forgot what it's called, but it uses like the Red Omnitrix, and he's a little bit more aggressive in how he does things, and like the transformations are actually like painful and shit like that. So I was really interested in that. I was like, a more gritty Ben 10 would be kind of cool because that device makes your DNA alien DNA. It combines the two. So I was like, that would be pretty lit. Also, you could honestly do Ben 10 crossovers with a lot of stuff. Since A, Ben 10 time travels and dimension hops, and B, he lives in a world with aliens. So almost any alien culture you could bring in theory. Like anybody who says some like a Viltrumite or Superman versus Ben 10, you're dumb because they're literal aliens, and as soon as they touch him or he scans them, he can turn into them, and then he can just up himself to a version of them that's perfected over the course of 10,000 years.
Super Saiyan 4.
Fuck that, even further, because technically Goku got to Super Saiyan 4 in what, let's say 60 years.
No, I'm saying like the fact that Super Saiyan 4 is the pinnacle of a Saiyan. That's why Kid goes into an adult.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Super Saiyan 4 is the pinnacle of a Saiyan, right? That was achieved by a nigga who trained as a Saiyan for like 40 years. You have to multiply that times like 12. No, like times almost 30. 25. Let's say 25. Yeah, 25. Multiply that times 25 and you got what this nigga can do, which is insane.
Yeah. My next one, I have 2 honorable mentions, but the one I'm going to mention, I'll do those first. So one was Tokyo Ghoul. I just want to get it redone and like just do it all the way through and don't stop jerking us. That's what I want.
Do you want it redone to also good? Do you want it redone to match the manga or redone as is? Okay.
To match the
you
manga.
Want the Brotherhood treatment.
I want a Brotherhood. I want a Brotherhooded
Tokyo Ghoul Brotherhood.
I want a TGB.
I ain't mad at it.
Generator Rex is another one that I thought was really good and just would be dope, especially maybe if we do something with him a little bit older.
You can't. You don't remember the end.
Yeah, you can't do it.
he got rid of all the nanites because he became God.
Yeah.
Well, that's fun.
He became God for like 10 minutes, and then he was like, nobody should have this power, and got rid of all the nanites ever.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, his parents did the most irresponsible thing and injected the God nanite into him. And they were like, oh yeah, we hope that one day you'd be responsible to use this.
And he just deactivated all the nanites across the world. So.
Yep. So no more transformation, no more superpowered people.
Yeah.
That sucks. But my real answer is totally spies. I want
They did a reboot.
I want to listen.
Yeah, I'll wait. I wait.
Thank you.
Wait for a woman?
Want,
Couldn't be me.
I want a new cast of girls and like them learning. So a lot of their like mess ups, a lot of them learning. Because like when we meet them, they're like in it. They don't mess up as much. So like a new set of girls learning, and then the main three come every couple episodes and like help them, give them a little bit of guidance because they're like adults now. So they're not really as like as present, but they're like still like a helping hand to this new generation of spies. That's what I want.
It's so funny that you say this because Totally Spies reboot literally came out like this year.
Yeah, it just came out. Yeah, it's new. That's why I mentioned it. That's why I mentioned like what I would like. And they have an episode where they do meet like a spy, but she ends up being like the bad guy of that episode. But I want like that kind of thing for them, but like they're helping the next generation.
Yeah.
Spy.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's not for you. It's not for you. It's for us. It's for the girls.
I'm not saying it's not for me.
Chill, I watched Totally Spies. That was a lit show.
Wow, somebody looked that up. Is crazy. Totally Spies kissing.
You know what? I was 14 once.
What I was going to say is that they definitely did have an episode with explaining their origins, because I remember. But I mean, you really just asking for Charlie's Angels.
That's literally what I thought about every episode because they'd be like, "Hey Jerry," and I was like, "Wait, that sounds so familiar." Then I saw Charlie's Angels.
Yeah. You're literally for Charlie.
But I'm talking like newer, and again, like they come back and help the new baby spies, but they're not the bad guys because I'm tired of that. I'm tired of when the old retired spy that we looked up to, just the baddest bitch in the gang, she came to help because it happens in Charlie's Angels too. They the bad guy every time.
It just literally plays on that old saying: you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Yeah, but like I want like because especially like at the end of the original Toy Spies, they're like in college, like they're in college, they're living, they have their own house together or whatever. So I want them to be adults, like working in their profession separate, and just get pulled back into this world occasionally to help these young girls.
I don't know why I would have a profession. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I was about to say, are they the main characters?
They're the secondary characters helping.
Yeah, they're the secondary characters. The main characters is the new, let's call them freshmen in high school girls. The new freshmen in high school.
I'm not gonna lie, I hate this now because why the fuck is Jerry constantly picking up young girls to be spies?
You stop.
I mean, like that was my next point. Is that I mean, you're kind of pressing because the difference between Charlie Angels, like at least, like now you have this old butler dude in high school to come.
That's where hey girls, so you're fired. We're gonna find something younger and tighter.
In 2025, I feel like that's a stretch for one as a
They're
show.
retiring. We can get a new Jerry needs to retire too. We can get a new person.
Oh, this is even worse. Now you got a younger dude looking for younger girls to have in tight suits.
I didn't finish. Let me finish. You're gonna stop cutting me off. Maybe one of them is the Jerry, and then they rely on the other two occasionally, but they're not in it as much. I don't care which one. I don't have a favorite. I like them all for their own.
Now you just made it gay.
I swear, y'all pick on me every episode. I'ma quit. And then
you were saying this when we were talking. I see it now.
I was just gonna say, let's just bring Matthew McConaughey in, and he can give his whole spiel.
All right. Every episode. All right.
So,
all right, ladies.
That's one thing I love about these young spies. They keep getting younger, and I keep getting older.
He was on the Breakfast Club last week, and he
Oh,
was like, "Yeah,
shit.
one line I regret in my career." He said, "Did not age well."
Dazed
God,
and
that is
confused.
funny.
1993. It's a different time period, you know.
It was a different time.
It was a different time, so I can't even be mad.
That's so
But I
fucking
mean,
funny.
that was the reality. You got them 30-year-olds just hanging around town, and they just waiting for the high school girls to come out and party with us. You
Y'all know that meme of the nigga and they turn into Sukin and is like the hand rub.
All right. So I feel like it's a concept that if it wasn't 2025, I get. I'm not loving it. I don't hate it.
It'll be cool.
I don't hate it. Like, I think it's a good concept. It's just the whole Zordon Jerry aspect.
Well, yeah, we can fix that. That's fixable. What I think, like, what I'm trying to get at is we need a badass girl show for the younger girls to look up to like high school. It's for the high school girls.
We have that.
for
It's
the
called
tweens.
Baddies.
No, they need a Totally Spies because that's the
Whoa, whoa,
they
wait.
watching baddies.
Hey, hold up now. Let's address this, y'all, because I would like to circle back to she's talking about she wants a show full of villains. You literally have baddies, which is just a bunch of ignorant girls fighting all the time, and they use that as role models. They don't learn anything. They don't do productive. They don't
But
grow.
it's not animated. It's not animated. That's the
You
problem.
might be onto something. You might be onto something. You might be on it. Ah!
Talking about you want a show full of villains and just being villains. Well, you have baddies, and what has that had? What has
want
baddies done for
an-
society?
Animated shows. Animated shows.
What is
You hear that? These women is y'all role models. The baddies, not the Totally Spies. We don't need
At
them.
least
We need the
Look.
Totally Spies.
what did Meek Mill say in that one album? He said 3 felonies, never graduated. Okay. Them baddies, they say, look up to me because I'm on TV and you want to be here.
I'm not
Anyway,
gonna lie. You got your villain show
You
already.
want to? No, I don't. I don't have it. You're gonna stop. I do
Let's just
not have
animate
it.
it. Same content. Let's
Yo,
just
we animate baddies. You have your villain show.
Hold up, Greg. We forgot. We gotta make sure it's vibrant and colorful. They got
With
all
with
the
tons of
extra stuff on the
animation and
pencil.
fluid motion, and it's gonna go. It's
Yeah.
gonna do numbers. We're gonna bring a whole new demographic into the anime community.
I think we just have our reboot show of the year.
Baddies,
Let's wrap it.
the anime.
Let's wrap it.
Mm.
Go Boku no Baddies.
Boku no Baddies is crazy.
That is crazy.
Nah, man, watashi wa baddies. We are baddies.
No, because My Hero Academia, you know,
mm-hmm.
My
that's what it is. Boku no.
It's Boku no Hero
Academia.
Academia. Yeah.
I ain't tripping. We ain't talking about the other one.
Mm-hmm. Pico.
All right, so this runs through my head rent free. I'm not going to even tease you with it because I know you're not going to know with it. But it was literally just a Hot Wheels show, and they took the little race car dude, and he got pulled into the universe, and it was basically like Battle Zone.
Hot
Like, you know,
Wheels,
Greg,
Battle Force 5. That one.
yeah.
not you
That's
knowing the song.
I watched
I
a lot
mean,
of TV growing up.
Yeah. When
But
he
no,
had
that
the
was
remote
actually a
and
really good show. That nigga was actually lit as hell, dangerous as fuck. Like he got pulled in there, and then they're like, "Yo, we drive." I don't even remember the plot of the show. I just remember them
They just
niggas be
race-
like,
they race
"Yo, it's time to
cars."
roll out," and they hop in the cars and just be going.
I mean, it was literally, if I'm not mistaken, right with international racing game. So it was like them, the humans, the robot beastmen.
Right. Yeah. It was something like that.
They
Yeah.
all racing.
A portal will open up. It's like a storm force or something, and it'll like drive through it. And if you
you
didn't
got
finish
the
the
course.
race if you didn't finish the course before the portal closed, you go out. Like,
Yeah.
so yeah, I feel like, damn. Now that I say that out loud, like that's what you call it, solo leveling aspects right there.
Yeah.
That's Jesus. That's battle royale. hang on. Anyways, the reboot is obviously because I don't think it finished. If
This
I'm
is
not,
just Speed
It didn't.
Racer.
It didn't. It didn't.
I just want y'all to know that.
Speed Racer too. But here's the
It is
thing:
Speed
the
Racer.
boys need some guys to look up to. How are we
But-
gonna make
hold
kids the car boys now, man?
it's Speed Racers with beast people and robots. Speed Racer with beast people and robots, and not a wildly racist, questionably moral main character that is Speed.
Oh yeah, he was super racist, wasn't he?
He was very questionable moral wise.
Guess what? It's not on. It is on YouTube if you would like to watch it.
About
It wasn't that
yeah.
amazing of a show,
Yeah.
but it was a show that you could just turn on and turn your brain off.
I mean,
That would be good
concept,
for
I
like
feel
the ages of kids like 5 to 10, like real good for them.
I
Yeah.
feel like take the concept up the stakes, make it a life or death thing. I
Oh
mean,
yeah, make it all of the dungeon shows, but with race cars.
Dungeon shows. I don't know.
Is it
about
wrong to
that
pick
one.
up girls in the dungeon? The race car show? What?
Not like that. Like a solo leveling dungeon.
My dungeon. What is it? Harem in a labyrinth of another world, but with race cars. What are we talking about here? I'm sold. I'm with it. Let's do it. Like what?
No.
I'm getting a blowy while driving. Is that what we're talking about? That's the show you want?
No, that's crazy. No, like solo leveling with race cars. So like it has
Well,
to
I mean,
be.
I think they didn't exist on Earth anymore. They lived in like kind of.
It was a
Wormhog
yeah.
kind of-
It was like a weird
Like-
world where like every time a portal opened, it was like, oh, gotta go. Don't know why.
Yeah.
I remember there was something to do with getting something at the end of the race, and that's why
Yeah.
like they couldn't ignore it. But it was something.
Yeah, like there was like it was part of the long term lore, but it finished.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would just put it in there, and then yeah, this would be a cool show. And then the main character just oral farms the whole show. It'd be great.
Nigga's
Well,
not even
I mean-
driving the car. He just standing on the front of it while it drives itself like this.
To be fair, I mean,
Love
the main character in that has to be like a goated or armor. Because imagine you just a regular NASCAR. Like space travel alone is brand. You're not even in space. You across dimension, beast people, and sentient robots, and they say, yeah, you gotta get in this car and drive, kill it.
I just
But
like
they
to
make
drive
you feel the
cars
same.
really fast
They
in
make
that
you
circle.
hear-
You know that nigga is from Florida, right? Whoever it is, he is from Florida, born and grown.
Florida Man the anime. Y'all want some gator? You know
I
you gotta
mean-
get a good meal in before you get this drive.
I mean, like that's your villain right there. Just give Florida Man an anime.
For real, for real.
Nah.
There you go. There's your chaotic anime.
This week,
He's
Florida Man
fighting
robs the
gators
liquor
bare
store,
hands. Just imagine that fight scene for real.
and then he doesn't get caught by the police. Like they show up and he whoops them and escapes.
Just imagine how vibrant we can make that fight. You got the blue and the red flashing, and then this nigga really doing combos. Bow, 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 dodging bullets. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Really in there.
He kills an officer with a bar of a stick of butter.
That's
It
crazy.
wasn't even
Like,
like,
the power
it was a
scalers are
fried-
gonna go crazy with this one.
yeah. He pulls
I
out
hope
fried
we
butter.
get-
Hey, yo,
you
Florida
guys-
Man could be Goku for real. Florida Man is planetary. Did you see what he did with that stick of butter? Like, that butter was moving at over light speed. Like, Goku can't make butter move at over light speed. How he gonna keep it cold enough to move? Like, Florida Man's just like that.
Stupid. He wasn't even using his full power because normally he deep fries the butter before he uses it in the You know how fast you have to move to use liquefied butter before it just turns into liquefied butter and bread? Like he has to move beyond the speed of light to utilize its butter aspects to the full potential
The
before.
butter aspects is crazy. I
Like, he
don't
took the
know.
butter apart, reconstructed it, and then hit him with it. Like, what are you talking about? Goku can't do that.
I hope y'all enjoyed this episode and found a new show to check out.
Yeah,
that
Florida Man the
may not have
anime.
best- that may not have the best animation or be finished, but still is a super dope story, and maybe it can get rebooted.
Definitely gonna recommend y'all watch Chaotic. Definitely Chaotic.
And Baddies the anime, don't forget.
Bad is the anime. Florida Man the
Boku no
anime.
Baddies.
We're coming
It's
with
Boku no Baddies.
Boku No Baddies. You feel me? And then you
Baddies.
got Florida Man the anime. That's coming out. He's gonna be a new favorite anti-hero because it's just pure chaos for real. He's not even your favorite anti-hero. He's just a villain. Like for real, for real. No cause, just chaos. Damn, that's the slogan for the show. Florida Man the anime. No cause, just chaos.
guys win.
Hang
On
on.
to news.
Oh, so it'll be Otoko no Florida.
Otoko no Florida.
Florida.
Oh shit. All right. So for the news, the BNN as they say. The Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection is coming out as a remaster and a full collection to all platforms. I am super excited about this because it was a game on the DS way back when, and in the Nintendo 3DS. For those who know about Mega Man, the Mega Man Star Force series was kind of like a reboot to the Mega Man series. There's tons of Mega Man games, but Mega Man Star Force was supposed to be way in the future, you know, different things going on, and this satellite crashes and has this very rare computer program thing, like how Mega Man is, and you play the son of an astronaut, and your dad actually sent that to you. That's the lit part. And you get this ability, and you became like the new aged Mega Man. And it's, you know, your basic Mega Man game. Lots of stuff going on. They had 3 games. They had Mega Man Star Force. What was it? Leo, Pegasus, and something else. I can't remember. And Dragon. They had 1, 2, and then the third one was Red Ace or Black Joker. I chose Black Joker. And I had Star Force Leo for both the other games. Dope as hell. Fun game. I can't wait to play it again because Mega Man games are just really fun to me. I don't know why. They're like low-key strategy, but not really too much. They're not too complicated. Nice little game to turn your brain off. And it's like the old school Mega Man style grid battler. I like it. I'm very excited for it, and I'm hoping that it does well. Because I would like for like large collections like this to come back because the game isn't that long, especially on something like a DS. But to have all of the games back to back to back to play is pretty fucking lit to me.
Yeah.
This is like a Capcom original concept.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Real old.
Real old school. Taking it back for you. Because Mega Man originally was a game on like the Game Boy, for real. Like the old school Mega Man.
For that.
Yeah. Mega Man is old. It was those big ones. What are they called? The buttons and the joysticks.
Atari?
No, the big ones. The ones that like.
That's just a machine. That's just an arcade machine, dog. They don't have a specific name. Arcade.
I was really hoping she wasn't talking about an arcade.
I knew she was, and I was just waiting for her to get it. I was hoping she'd get it, but she didn't.
I thought it had a name.
Arcade machine doo.
The big one with the buttons, like.
Did y'all see that meme that was like, it was a video. It's like, I thought my Japanese teacher was lying to me because a lot of Japanese words are just English words with a really offensive Japanese accent.
Hamburger, pancakey, coffee.
Yeah.
And then I sent you a meme about that. She's like, "What's strawberry?" Ichigo, and she's like, "It's not a strawberry, dude."
No, yeah, and it's like I'm paying money, and he was like, I felt like he was lying, so I went home and looked it up. He was never lying to me.
No, there's a ton of words like that, and that's with every language. To be fair,
Well, Japanese is more like, I mean, offensive more because of the accents and the fact that they came up with.
Your mic cut out again. I don't know what happened. It just kind of stopped doing its thing.
I said the Japanese is a little different because they came up with a separate alphabet in their language for the words that they didn't have in their language.
Right.
Which is kind of, which is like, you know, if you talk to somebody speaking Spanish and they'll say something in English, that's because they don't Spanish word. But in Japanese, it'd be aru shit at the end.
Yeah, I got you. So that was my first piece of news. My other piece of gaming news is that Sonic Cross Worlds Racing comes out in 3 days, and some people are saying it might be the Mario Kart killer because you can only play Mario Kart 8, the new 9 Mario Kart World. There it is, on the new Nintendo Switch 2. But this one is coming to all consoles, and everyone's been asking for like Sonic Riders to be rebooted and remastered. However, they're not doing that. They did add the characters from Sonic Riders into this game, and you can choose their boards as an option. So,
what is this called? Sonic what?
Sonic Cross Worlds Racing. It looks really good, like really, really, really good. And then they like have really good interactions when you like. I believe you have to do rival battles to try and get characters. But like one of the ones I saw was what's the alligator? Vector the alligator or crocodile. Vector was going against Sonic, and he was like, "How is racing you any fair?" He's like, "It's fair because I'm not running."
He was a black man.
Huh?
Vector was a black man.
No, Vector was the alligator.
Yes, he was a black man.
Oh yeah,
He's
no,
a
Vector's just a nigga. He's got headphones, a gold chain, and phasos on, bruh. That's a nigga. Stop lying to me. Vector's the Florida man. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's Florida man. No, but that shit. I was excited to see those because that means that they put some time in for interactions and didn't just say, "Oh, we'll make a racer where we just throw niggas in and make them race." But like, you know, it looks beautiful. And also it's gonna have a lot of characters like outside of just Sega games. Like I forgot some of the other ones, but like I know.
I have it right here. They have.
Yeah.
Red,
oh, go ahead.
They have Red from Angry Birds.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Dr. Eggman is one of his characters. And then I see it on here. Is this they're showing SpongeBob and Patrick?
Yeah,
Yep, they're in there too.
Persona.
Yes, Persona's added too. Joker's in it. Yeah, like I'm excited for it because to me it feels like Sega's putting their best foot. Damn, nigga, it feels like Sega's putting their best foot forward.
That is Yakuza in the
Isn't Haruko no Mitsu in it as well? I believe they added her. Yeah. No. The dance in the blue chick. Yeah.
I see her.
Yeah, she's on like the little surfer boy.
I hate this.
You hate this?
Continue.
You hate this?
I will get into it. I like it. I love it for Sega because to me, Sega's always been low key, and Sonic's their really only big IP that they really go after with a lot of stuff now. However, to me, it feels like they're trying to get back in the game. You know, they're like it seems like they put a lot of time and effort and listened to what people wanted and said, "Fuck it, let's see what we can do." So I'm very excited for this because I'm going to buy it and I'm going to play it.
Why do you hate this, Seed?
We need to hear why you hate it.
Oh wow!
You didn't hit it. You missed. There you go.
I hate this. One, why? First of all, this is just Sonic Riders with cars. This is literally Sonic with cars.
Yes.
And I am actively annoyed that they have Jet on his board, and I'm pretty sure I see Silver on a board in this trailer. Why is SpongeBob in this game? Why is SpongeBob in the same universe as Sonic?
Because it's cross
worlds racing, dog. We got an excuse to have these niggas now. We get Mario later. No, I'm kidding. I don't know, but that would make sense. No, Jet's in the game. Jet is in the game. He is on his board too.
Over, dude.
Also, Mario the Racers. I'm sorry, Sonic Racers. That's the one when it was on the surfboards and we used to play it.
Sonic Riders, yes.
That one, I played that.
Yeah, you did. It's a cult classic game. They had two games. They had Sonic Riders and then Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, which did not sell well, and that's the reason they never made Sonic Riders again. But Zero Gravity was ass and a half.
I could not beat I struggled at Sonic Riders. I struggled at racing games. But I vividly remember Babylon. I think at the end of Sonic.
You said Babylon the Babylon race?
Yeah, no, I shit you not. I, as a kid, could not beat it. I gave up on that game. I came back to it 2 years later and actually beat that race.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The Babylon race was the hardest because I believe Jet was cheating that race. Like they were cheating his ass off. Like, and when I finally beat that race, I beat him by a long shot. But like, when I was a kid, I was like doing everything, scrolling the thing for all like the fast actions and shit. Bro, I was trying my damnedest to win, but Jet was always on my ass. And that was one, like the other races you can win if you get like third. That was the one race that you had to win it.
Yeah, like you absolutely had to.
And they were on your ass the whole race.
I have some news.
Are you gonna play it, Heed, if it's on the Game Pass for like free?
No, I don't like racing games.
Fair.
Because of things like that.
That's fair. That's fair.
I have some news. So We haven't potted in a while. DreamCon's early drop be October 10th.
By the time you
at
hear this,
7
it would have already
p.m.
dropped. I hope you got your ticket, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I
Really?
get.
We're not gonna have it out before then? Probably.
That's in 2
But-
weeks.
Okay, when you this episode.
We'll talk about that.
Never. That's
I
the
fired
answer.
myself
Yeah.
from that job.
Yeah.
Someone else is doing it.
Mm.
Wonderful. And they dropped the images for the Pochita popcorn bucket because Chainsaw Man comes out.
I was about to say, how did you say
October
that piece in the
29th.
news before the other piece that the Chainsaw Man movie comes out October 29th?
October 29th. I was getting there.
You
October
said the
29th.
end before the beginning.
It's okay. I said it the way I wanted to because the popcorn bucket is the popcorn bucket is so stinking cute.
You're not gonna get it.
You're
Let's
not.
be real.
No. They're gonna get it, and by they I mean Chris.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
No. I mean, they won't have it.
Oh yeah,
They
the
won't
Demon
have
Slayer cups weren't even there when I went. So
They
Well,
were
you went
fine.
pretty late, right?
And they had posters.
You went pretty late, right?
No,
I
break
went the
opening
first
weekend.
day at like
Yeah.
7 p.m.
Yeah,
See, you go to-
I went later that weekend and I got mine.
Oh, everybody else I know was complaining that they didn't have the buckets that they were promised in the advertisement. And I'm like, well, yeah, because they wouldn't have enough. And it's probably had to go the very first showing the night before because all movies when they
Yeah, they come out the night before.
So
Yeah.
I wanna go to a movie like the night before viewing one day. I've never done that. I really want to. I really want to. Like I've had
It's-
friends that went to like see Twilight the night before.
So
It would
here's
just
my
feel
thing about
nice
it.
to be a part of the first group of people to know things, you know?
It's
do that.
cool, but like I don't know. I feel like sometimes I don't like it all the time because I like to go to the movie theater. Not that I want the movie theater empty. I just don't want to feel like the rush and the pressure. Like I'm going here to chill. It's a movie. I'm going to recline my chair. I'm gonna turn the heater on. I'm gonna eat my popcorn. Like I'm chilling. And if like a lot of the vibe when you go the night before is always like, we're here. I'm in line. The previews, and I'm just like, where's
Well,
the vibe?
it depends on the movie, but even so, because they come out Thursdays or maybe Wednesdays, you actually have less people unless it's like really like that serious kind of
Yeah.
movie. You're gonna have less people because they're not gonna take off work or they're tired after work or something.
Fair.
It's usually that first weekend day that you're gonna hit that rush, and even then, like, because most theaters have automated like ticket things now, it's not like a super rush with that.
Yeah.
And they'll bring popcorn to your seat and stuff. But what I will say, you're right. I hate being in theaters full of people because I have sensitive ears, and people chewing and talking, it really makes me hard for me to focus on the screen.
So, sidebar real quick. Just a quick yes or no. How do you guys
Yeah.
feel about how you have to pick your seats now? Like every movie theater makes you
Love
pick
that.
your seats preemptively. How do you feel about that?
I love that. I love picking my seat. I tend to book my tickets early enough, where I can get the seat I want. I love it. And I like to be mean. So when
I have
somebody's
a-
in my seat, I'm like, get the fuck up.
I have a funny story about that. Remind me afterwards. But in general, most of the time I don't care because the theater's empty enough. It really doesn't matter. I can just get up and go sit. I think I like it for the sense that now I can purposely sit away from people, but I could have done that with arranged seating. I could have just found a place to help people. Yeah, I guess it's just annoying because I rather walk in there and it's like, hey, if you didn't get here early enough, you got to sit in that corner. So that's when you.
I do
Hmm.
miss that. I miss the people who don't get there early enough. Like they didn't earn their seat.
Because
If you bought your ticket early enough, they did it. But
I literally saw, what was it? It was either The Long Walk or him or the other movie. I forgot what's in this book. It's literally in front of me. Whatever. Point is, I was sitting in the theater and right before the movie came on, like right when a guy came in, and I thought about this because I saw a couple flashes and he walked out and he came back in like maybe 5-10 minutes and like they were trying to find their seats and get all comfortable. They're numbered. Couldn't just sit down somewhere. I realized he was taking a picture of the layout of the theater so he could understand the seat he wanted to.
That nigga's dumb.
Well, because certain theaters, when they're especially like the smaller, more niche ones, they don't have your typical layout. Like the back seats will be shifted this way, and the front seats will be shifted that way.
That's
So it's like,
fine,
well-
but generally speaking, the screen where you pick your seat says the screen's right here. So everything's at this facing forward. Just figure it out.
Look, fair, because I mean, you had to go figure it out, and then I had to listen, get off recliner squeaking like a motherfucker, and now I can't hear shit they're saying because movie theaters don't give you fucking subtitles when I want
They
them.
don't. They don't. That's
Now I have
we
to
gonna
listen
talk
to
about that.
this fucking couple over here, and she's asking him all these goddamn questions like they not watching the same movie. I'm
Oh
like,
no, I
dog,
hate the couples that
you
do
know,
that.
he's
So
probably- he's
what
probably
are you
mad.
talking about?
Yeah, so my ex's mom, like that. Like we would be watching the same movie first time, like, oh, this just came out, let's watch this. And she'd be like, why are they doing that? I don't fucking know. I'm
You
trying
ain't even
find
have
out
to
with
go
you.
that far down the line. Your goddamn grandmother does that. We were watching a movie for like Sunday dinner once. No bullshit. None of us have seen this movie. Oh, let's watch this movie none of us have seen. And she just, why the hell they do that? We don't. Shut up. I'm watching a movie.
I will accept it when it's rhetorical, but you know it's not rhetorical when they look at you when they.
Yeah.
It's never rhetorical. She expects us to have an answer. No bullshit.
No, oh no, mama, or she'd be like, "What's his name again?" And it'd be, yeah, John Smith is gonna figure it out. Oh, you can always rely on John Smith. What's his
Who's gonna do it?
So yeah, the moral of the story is I'm not a fan of the theater picking seats, but I get it. It's the new generation, same as Uber Eats and DoorDash and all.
I have a love-hate relationship with the two because now, to me, movie hopping's a lot harder. I never did. I was too scared of ever getting kicked out of the movie theater and then never being able to go back. And then my parents were like, why can't you go to the movie theater? And I'm like, oh no. So I was scared of that. But, like, it does make it hard because, like, if it's a full movie and someone's like, you're in my seat, you can't be like, oh, I bought the same ticket. Like, you can't lie like that no more. And them have to go get the person and you disappear while they're getting the person. Like, you can't do that.
That was actually probably a factor in them doing.
Yeah.
Oh, I have another story about that. I have two stories now. We'll just get to it later.
That happened to us
I
with
have a-
one movie we saw, but my mom like bought a ticket for the next day. So we were sitting in someone's seat and we are like, no, this is our seats. And like, nuh-uh. And then they got the person like, these tickets are for tomorrow. We're like, oh. Well,
And for those of you, and for those of you that are like really scared about movie hopping, and there's still not. I've been at the
government
theater
doesn't
for
let you.
hours. I've been at the theater for hours by myself, just going from theater to theater. There's no one in there.
To be fair, you go to more niche theaters though.
No, I go to all the theaters. You just have to find the empty. You
outside.
just gotta find the empty ones.
Fair. I just be
Or it's
worried
really
that
just the
someone's
con-
going to be overzealous with their job. I'm like, hey, weren't you just in a movie? I'm like, yo, do you get paid enough to ask these type of questions? Like,
So
just
your
let me
thing
watch
is,
another
like,
movie.
White
So
March, for
that
example.
happened. Go ahead. Mhm.
White March, for example, like I think if I'm remembering the layout right, there's a hallway at the end, and there's some theaters around.
Yeah.
If your movie's in that hallway, like all you have to do is go into the bathroom, come out, and walk into a different theater.
Fair. That's how it is in White
Um,
Marsh and in Towson.
Yeah.
So that's what happened with Chris. So like this. So I saw Demon Slayer twice. I'll tell about it later. But I saw Demon Slayer twice
6 hours, you have a problem.
Don't you?
because
I don't want to hear it.
because
Thank you.
I mistakenly watched it in dubbed first.
Subbed.
I mean, in
Subbed
subbed
first.
first. So I had to go back and watch it in dubbed. 'Cause
Which
that was the real
ironically
reason why I
didn't
went.
help her because she just has visual overload.
We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
But so I bought, so because I'm an AMC A-lister, I didn't pay. I mean I did, but like
I was about to say,
I
you
didn't pay.
paid already.
Yeah, but I didn't have to pay for each one. And so, but Chris went and saw a different movie. So like just around the same time. Both times Chris's movie got out first. But when I saw Demon Slayer at night, of course nobody paid it any mind. Chris came in, sat next to me. Now Chris wants to watch Demon Slayer. They, but they came in like during the backstory at the end, and then yeah, so they're like, I think I'm gonna like this. And then, but when we saw it during the day, they didn't let Chris come in, and Chris was like, it was at the same spot. I already know what was going to happen. I just wanted to sit down. Sorry. Yeah, it's just like it just depends on who's working and how serious they care about their job. Because both times the seat next to me.
Okay.
Any
Well,
news?
yeah, I have other news. This is a funny one. So the Shrek 5 movie got postponed until 2027 because fans literally guessed the plot.
What was the plot?
It was gonna be a coming of age, overprotective father has a rebellious daughter story plot. If you saw the trailer, they only showed one of his 3 kids. Like, he doesn't have 2 other fucking kids, and
So
it was
Ice
his
Age.
daughter. Yeah, basically Ice Age. So people guessed the plot, so they were like, oh fuck. And people were like, if it's this plot, we're not watching it. So they were like, oh, time to hit the drawing board. So they're redoing the entire movie, and it's coming out in 2027.
Did you hear the new Ice Age is gonna have the baby in it? I mean, he's an adult, but the baby from the first Ice Age.
I don't even know what we're talking.
Okay, so the movie Ice Age.
I don't
the
think he's gonna
original,
know.
before
I'm not gonna
all
lie
of
to
the-
you.
For all of the spinoffs, is about like everything's melting. This mammoth
know
finds a baby.
It's a part.
Oh.
You talking about the little boy from the Ice Age?
Yes, from the first movie that they helped get
From the
back to the
first
other Inuit type people.
That logically doesn't add up, but I will leave it.
They should be very much
Yeah.
dead.
Oh, they should have been dead. But yeah, he's in this, so I think that'll be cute.
They've dealt with dinosaurs, a
home.
meteorite. What else?
I'm watching at home.
A flood, continental
A
drift.
flood. Yeah. They
Them
had a lot
people
of
should be
issues.
dead.
Like, I'll give them.
And how they find them? It was a continental like the continent split up.
Well, they might have been on the same continent when they split. Didn't the continent split because of the acorn?
Yes.
Because of the squirrel. Because of Sid.
No, Sid's the.
Sid's the sloth. Yeah. Scrat. His name is Scrat.
Oh yeah. Scrat.
Then yeah, that was my last piece of little news that I had. The last thing I was gonna talk about in the news section was the Demon Slayer movie came out. I'm just gonna take a talk point real quick and say a lot of people expected this to be something that it was never going to be, and I think that's weird but hopeful. I think that people were expecting a Marvel, something different, but still following roughly the same plot. No, in all reality, what they did and what I expected, and why my rating for it is high for this reason, because it met that expectation, is that this
Demon
was going
Slayer
to
season 4.
is that this
Demon
was
Slayer
going to.
season 4.
I want to choke her right now because I gave her a pause to do it, and then she waited until I started again.
I didn't know I was pausing that long. I'm doing this. Demon Slayer season 4.
Okay, now I'm going to continue. So like I said, it's literally just, what? Let's call it 6 episodes of Demon Slayer with a bigger budget and better animation. That's what it was. I don't know why people were saying, oh, this has so many flashbacks and this, that, and the third. I'm like, this is what the manga had. Other than the extended fight scenes, which you people fucking loved anyway. This is how long these conversations and thought processes happened. Do I think that we saw Shinobu's oldest sister too much? Absolutely. That bitch dead. We know that she wants revenge. I can live with just knowing that. Do I think that Akazu's backstory was long as hell? Absolutely. But was it necessary and was it good? Also absolutely. To me, in Tanjiro's flashbacks, we didn't need all of Tanjiro's flashbacks. In all honesty, we could have just had the flashback of his dad killing the fucking bear, and that would have been enough. You saved me 20 minutes.
We did not need his Inosuke flashback. We didn't.
At all.
We didn't need his Inosuke.
At all.
Also, I think I would have switched the timing of the Shinobu's backstory and the Zenitsu backstory. Like the time, like the amount of time
We didn't need that one either. To be honest, we've seen this nigga fuck people over for 3 whole seasons. This nigga has been grimy. He's in 2 other niggas' backstories. I know this man's a piece of shit. Show him drinking the blood and leave it alone.
No, the the upper six.
The upper six. So the dude who is like training with Zenitsu, and he was supposed to be the Hashira.
Oh.
Yeah, but he didn't like it because he could learn all but the first breathing style of thunder breathing, but Zenitsu could only learn the first breathing style. So he was like, well, since neither of y'all got it, I mean, y'all just work together.
Wait, I thought the breathing style was lightning.
Thunder breathing.
Lightning?
It's thunder breathing.
Oh. His is lightning.
No, it's thunder breathing. They're both thunder
no,
breathing.
Zenitsu, the style Zenitsu comes up with.
It's thunder breathing.
He comes up with the seventh form. He gets
the seventh form of thunder breathing.
But there's only 6, so he creates a form.
Yeah.
There you go.
But that was the thing to me. Like, we didn't need all that backstory on them, honestly. The little flashback of when he sees them, I think that's nice. But, like, there's a lot of places where they could have cut back on flashbacks to make this movie an hour and a half. Or less. Yeah. That's really it. People just complain about that for real. It's Demon Slayer. If you're complaining about it and calling it a 5 or a 6, that's what Demon Slayer is. That's Demon Slayer, for lack of a better term. This is all Demon Slayer ever has been. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I gave it a solid 8, like a 7.5, 8, because the animation was great. The voice acting was great. I was into the movie. There were some parts where I got bored. I didn't get bored enough to fall asleep like some people I know. But, like, it was good. It was a good movie. Would I watch it again? When it's free. Would I pay for it again? Absolutely not. Would I recommend it to an anime fan? Depends on the anime fan. And that's why it gets like a 7.58.
Okay. So when I saw it subbed, I gave it an 8. I enjoyed it, even though I hate Demon Slayer. I never like all of Tanjiro's disposition, but I just have learned that that's just what I'm going to get.
Exposition.
I'm gonna have to accept it. Exposition, that's what it is. Thank you. But I really, really enjoyed Akazu's backstory. I think he did nothing wrong. I applaud him.
They said, yo, body parts were just across the room. Fuck you mean body parts were across? He cut them niggas up? Nah, he just punched them really hard. Punched the nigga jaw off, other side of the room. Yo said some of them people weren't even recognizable. God damn.
Yeah.
That was a valid crash out though.
Then I saw it dubbed, and it was too much. I couldn't keep up with all of the animation of it all. It was really pretty,
Diva,
but it was too much pretty.
You might have autism. You might have autism. That might be the final straw. You might need to get tested, dog.
Yeah, it was like so much going on. And I was like, I've seen this. All of this wasn't here the last time. It was, but I also had to read, so I wasn't catching it all. I also was sitting closer than I usually would because I was like, I don't need like to sit in my usual space. I don't have to be super comfortable. I've already seen it. I'm really just here for the voices. Like I just want to hear it in English. And it was a lot. Like it was a lot on my eyes. And I didn't.
You're hearing what I'm hearing, right?
Very overloaded, very strong case for the autism.
It is.
Is it really?
It's a super high case. That's like a telltale sign.
I just figured like you know, nowadays things are a lot just busier, brighter. Like that's just how animation is to it. So I was just like, oh, okay, this is a lot. I didn't look away or anything.
Maybe you should have.
Maybe.
But you couldn't focus on the main thing, right? Because there was too much going on.
I could it was just hard to follow. That's how I describe it. Like it was hard to follow. Like, and I'm looking up.
You had to lock in your own.
Yeah, like I had to lock in. I had to lock.
You had to lock in with your own breathing form. You was like first form. Pay attention.
Tism breathing, first form. Pay attention.
Tism breathing. I was not going to say that.
We're going to get canceled before we even make it. 150 episodes. What?
Autistic. That's why.
No.
I'm positive someone on this show has autism. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
You do.
I don't think I have autism. I think I'm just very quirky.
Everyone's on the spectrum at some point, you know.
So
I don't know who Spectrum is, but I never was on them. That's a lie. Oh man.
Um, But so that takes it down to a 7.5 from. I just think it was too much. That's just a personal preference. I do think it was good. I really enjoyed Channing Tatum, like I thought I would.
Who was he?
He was the
He was,
father figure.
the
Your camera moved by a lot, bruh.
Oh yeah,
he
yeah.
was looking at a whole new space.
Yep. He was Akaza's father figure. All right.
Yeah.
Are you ready to be reborn? Didn't sound
Yeah,
like Channing Tatum.
It
Did they finish?
didn't.
Did they finish the Akaza fight?
Yeah, no, Akaza's dead.
So did they address the fact that this man just defied death, and they said
He
no?
he defied. He would have been the strongest demon ever. Cause this nigga's head got chopped off, and he said no. Fuck you mean nuh-uh?
And not even his body was regenerating himself, attacked himself, and then was regenerating again. It was
He
like,
said,
no,
"Stop! I don't want to
regenerate."
regenerate." And his body
Nah,
said,
nah.
"Nuh-uh, you definitely want this." It wasn't until his wife said, "All right, babe, we can go to hell together." Oh, cool. Let's go.
So yeah,
She went
we're
to
not
hell
finna
for
do-
him, y'all.
Well, I mean, was that even real? Was that all in his head?
I don't know.
In the case of
But
this anime, no, it's pretty real.
I'm gonna choose to believe that she went to hell for him. That's my belief.
Hey, whatever helps you sleep at night, because I know them colors.
That
sure
was
ain't
such a
helping.
valid crash out. Like, I helped you get healthy from a terminal illness. For niggas to hate on my dojo so bad, y'all had to kill my teacher and my fiance after I just got back from seeing my dead dad who died from a sickness and cleaning his rock. I'm about to clean your rock.
He did. He did.
When
she was, the lady was like, "What are you doing here?" I was like, "Move, ma'am, move." The men are talking because he about to do some crazy shit. You asking the wrong questions.
I think I really appreciate the fact that I'm not trying intentionally, but the fact that a lot of people went into
Hold up.
like-
We lost you on the. A lot of people went into the movie.
remembering Mugen Train,
Yeah.
and they was on the tip of, we don't like this man.
Man,
And
all my
come to
niggas
find
hate Akaza. That's how they went in.
Come to find out, he's just another anti-hero at the end of the day.
For fat.
Mm.
You're right. We got a pattern here. No, 100%, because like he didn't even remember why he wanted so much power. He just had a hunger for it. And from the outside looking in, oh, he's hungry because he's just greedy. He's power hungry. He just wants to be a strong demon. But in reality, it comes from the fact that I wasn't able to protect the people I care about. I need to be stronger to protect them, even though they're dead. It's just a core part of him now. Like, I have to be stronger to protect it. But I'm not protecting shit. I'm just beating niggas.
Shout out to
Shout out to who?
Cautious Hero.
Oh,
That's bar for
yeah. That is bar for bar what happened with him, isn't it?
Yeah, he just didn't remember. That's bar for bar.
Right.
I want to critique the writing. He said he didn't keep any of his promises to her. He didn't become the strongest because he killed everybody.
Muzan showed him that he was not the strongest right then and there. Muzan said, "Nah, you're not the strongest, bud. Haha, you're gonna be a demon now. Have fun."
And then he hit him with the.
No, because he proved it. No, he did prove it to her. Because when he lost his head and said no, that right then and there.
He didn't say no. He said, "Do what you want." What are you talking about?
No, when he lost his own head and he said, "I'm not dying right here. I'm gonna continue this fight." That's when he proved it to her. He did.
That was a mutation.
Yeah, that was a random mutation.
I won't say anything additional, but yeah, just like Nezuko, it's just a mutation that
It's just a random thing that happened at a perfect moment.
Lucky him.
But it was related to his culmination of, I guess, of his life. And
Yep.
mutated.
I'm gonna teach you about a little plot device called a Deus Ex Machina. That means God of the Machine, which means, for those who don't know, in terms of like media, something that appears to be random but is a plot device put in or makes sense in the grand scheme of things as what people would say like a what the fuck save that in the moment doesn't make sense, but in the grand scheme of things makes a bunch of sense. And their Deus Ex Machina would be his wife saying, I'll go to hell with you, and this nigga saying, okay. Because from someone who just watched that fight and didn't understand his backstory, they'd be like, what the fuck? That doesn't even make sense. Where does this bitch come from? But once you understand his backstory and everything else, they've been waiting for him to be ready to die, essentially.
Yeah.
And since he doesn't remember, he would never be ready.
And he was waiting for them, but he does, again, like you said, he does not remember.
That would be considered a Deus Ex Machina. A fun Deus Ex Machina I always love to mention is Forget Me Not from X-Men. His mutant ability is when you're not looking at him, you don't remember him.
Wow, that's hilarious.
So he actually lives in the X-Men house, but no one remembers because they're never looking at him. So when they see him, they always think he's an intruder, and he has to try and remind them, but then they forget almost instantly. Charles Xavier has a mental clock that goes off, a mental note that goes off every couple hours to remind him that Forget Me Not exists.
Wow.
Because otherwise he'll forget.
That's funny.
He should be a bank robber.
He's a hero, and he saved their ass plenty of times.
My question here is, was the Doma fight finished?
No.
Where
Shinobu just died. Shinobu died.
Yeah.
Her apprentice is fighting, and Nosuke's not there yet, so he's on his way there.
Okay, I won't say too much, but I do appreciate the fact that happens. I can say a lot of things about Demon Slayer, mind you. So I just need to know my starting and stopping points for those lists. I of course, the thing that irritated me the most is I don't understand what's wrong with, I don't know if it's just, but as somebody who goes to the movie pretty often, I think at every instance of looking up the movie to buying the ticket to it being printed, it tells you how long this movie is. So people being confused that just completely irritates me.
Y'all know kids could see this movie. Not kids could see this movie, but people took kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's anime, so people don't think of it as going to be as graphic as it is. Because Akazu's body definitely had a bunch of like bones and shit coming out of it. It's animated, so it's not really rated R to them, you know.
It's rated R. People are spitting up blood.
You know, it's rated R.
That's a common anime trope that people don't understand. I think anime has desensitized people to vomiting blood because, like, in anime, people vomit blood all the time. You don't realize how much internal damage has to go on for your body to say, "Oh shit, I should vomit up my life fuel."
Like
that shit's so funny to me. Cause niggas like, "Oh yeah, he got punched in the stomach and vomited up blood." I'm like, you know what is going on on his insides? For you to say, yeah, it's time to get rid of this stuff that keeps me alive.
Like we're talking about, and I know this probably went over little kids' heads, but like the Zenitsu's master performs.
Come on, you can do it. Sound it out.
I just said it.
Thank you. But without somebody to cut off his head. So like he like describes he died the most painful way ever, bled out, like nobody. I'm like, there's a little baby right here. It's a baby, and the dad was sitting like a row behind him. So I'm like, he's sitting by himself. Somebody sit next to him.
I'm gonna go home and commit seppuku, said the baby, and he's like, no, son, we don't do that.
It's seppuku. You do that.
Seppuku.
You don't make seppuku. That's something different.
I'm gonna go do Sudoku.
Sudoku is crazy. Fun fact about that, the person who you have to cut off your head is usually a close friend, and it's not how you're not supposed to cut the head fully off. That's disrespectful, and you've committed a great atrocity at that point. You're actually supposed to cut it so there's a small sliver of skin left so it stays on.
So you can
because you don't want to, so you can bury them with their head, and you don't want their blood to like really just stain on their robe. And you only do it if they have a facial reaction to impaling themselves. So some people didn't have to get their head cut off because they were just tough like that. But as soon as, like, if you do it and you go, head off, because you don't want to further dishonor yourself.
Yeah, and taking the head off is for criminals. That's like they used to have special people who are supposed to be able to.
That's an execution. I don't give a fuck about your honor then. This is
No,
you trying to reclaim what little of
it
your
was-
honor is left.
Yes, but like I'm talking about when you chop the head cleanly off, that was for criminals. Like that was for
My statement still
criminals.
stands. I don't give a fuck about your honor if you're a criminal. I'm cutting that shit off.
No, and let me finish. But if you didn't
Let a
cut
woman
it
finish? I
clean
could never.
off. Anyway, if you didn't cut it clean off, you were dishonored as the executioner because you did not give that person a painless death. Because it's supposed to be painless.
It's kind of crazy we say that because like you actually have to hit right in between the vertebrae.
Yes.
Unless you just have a heavy ass axe, you have to hit in between the vertebrae.
Yeah. Makes perfect.
Who are you practicing on? You just got necks ready? All right, let me cut off this neck. All right, neck. I think I'm ready, guys. I think I'm passing my neck test.
Logically speaking, how else do you explain them hitting it on the one shot? You know, you have to practice.
I'm positive niggas missed a lot. I bet you money someone said, hey, yo, I got my family sword polished and ready for the day. Bro, your seppuku is going to go great. It's going to go wonderfully. And then on the downswing, that shit breaks on the back of their neck. Oh, my God. You have to kill yourself now. I'm not going to lie.
Y'all are a so wrapping up the thought process, I wanted to say that I don't appreciate anime movies that are being done with these shows simply because there's a difference between Princess whatever, the Boy and the Heron. Those are anime movies. Yeah. These movies that are coming out most of the time are just them taking a season and making it one because they don't want to do it. It's less work. I respect it.
And they make more money.
Exactly.
They make just as much money as they would a full season in one night.
Yeah.
Especially because, and then they release it later and make money again.
I was gonna say, so that mean you prefer OVAs where it's like an independent story or a side story or something like that, basically an original story to a show that has characters and setup and can be canon but doesn't have to be canon?
Yes. Well, yeah.
Like Konosuba, right? That was my popular phase or my popular era. That was like a completely just sidestep story OVA that was still funny as fuck.
That was canon though because they expand on it next season,
right? But you didn't have to watch that to continue the season. You feel me?
Yeah, it was its own thought, and then we pressed on like Overlord is doing right now because they released a movie. Yeah, because Overlord season 4 after that they released a movie last year, which was its own side story to explain. They had a conversation in Overlord about them. The movie was them over. And how they went about it. That was it. So they already forwarded past that in the actual continuity. Kind of explained it in a thing. Kind of like Rogue One. You ever seen Rogue One?
Yeah.
Same concept. I guess I am a hypocrite now because I remember and how after the season ended, they had 2 movies. The story.
Wait, what show? You're in and out.
Eden of the East.
Eden of the East. Got it.
Eden of the East. Yeah. All I gotta say is I don't like it because one, I do feel like a lot of people are expecting something different than what they're gonna get. Which Greg touched on earlier. Yeah, it's just gonna be it's an anime. They just made it a movie. Like,
right.
I don't know what you're expecting them to do here. They're just gonna put more money into production because they know. And this did break the previous record.
It broke
the
record. It's now the highest grossing anime movie in the world.
Yeah.
But that's to be expected. They've had a great run. Their first movie was amazing. It's nothing short of the next movie will be amazing. This is a lot of new gen anime watchers' first anime, to be fair. Yeah. So I think that it's like the resurgence factor, you know? It's gonna do what if One Piece, I can't say One Piece because there's so many people who love it but won't support it that way. But like it's one of the new gen animes. Like Chainsaw Man movie, I don't think it'll beat this. I think it'll do very well. But if they do a movie for the end of the Makima arc, I think that has a chance to get number 2. And then from there, depending on where they pick their movies from, once again, we have more chances. Because Chainsaw Man's very similar to Demon Slayer, but it's more graphic and gory, but it has the potential to do very well.
I'm trying to find the most recent list because
Someone posted it the other day.
Because what I'm looking at is the highest grossing traditional animated movies. Number one is The Lion King.
Nah, it's like
it's the highest grossing anime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess if you take that.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, it's not animated anime.
But it's crazy that 1994 Lion King is holding that like indefinitely.
Is it that crazy when people would go to the movies multiple times a week? You thought it was what too?
I mean,
the highest grossing animated is Neza 2.
Neja.
No, that's just animated in general. I'm saying traditionally animated, like not computer.
Gotcha.
Neja 2. I need to see that. It didn't come out here yet, but I want to see it.
It hasn't come out here yet. Okay. So let's move in. Y'all want to move into weeks? Talk about it?
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
I watched Neja for the first time. I really enjoyed it.
I watched it in August. It came out.
Getting you a fucking laminator. We're not playing this game. Wait, what? It came out here already?
It came out in August. I saw it.
I gotta go see it. I have to see the second one. Was it any good? Was it better than the first one?
Yeah, they just expanded on it. The next one's gonna be even better.
Word? Okay.
Another one?
That gets me excited. Well, it's following Chinese mythology of Neja. He's a Chinese god.
Okay.
But yeah, it's following that because like he's in the same mythos as Wukong. They actually fight.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It seems like instead of having this anime or this Chinese anime, making it a movie and the production is insane. There's also a spin-off with some warrior, I forget. We'll to get into it anyway.
New Gods Neja Reborn? Is that what you're talking about?
That's the second one, right?
No.
Yeah.
It looks like it's a spin-off. 2021 when that came out.
We'll get into it.
Anyway.
Yeah. You watched the first one. How'd you feel about it? I know you would love it though.
I did. I loved every second of his cute self. He's just a cutie patootie and they just don't understand. And like he doesn't understand. And it's just it's cute. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the story. I enjoyed like the like what is good versus what is evil and how like chaos versus all that stuff. Love the yin and I also watched I finally watched, which is crazy for me, Castlevania Nocturne. I finally saw season 1 and 2. I was telling Greg about it. I really enjoyed. Maybe I didn't. I don't know if I told Greg about it.
You told me about it, and I was telling you that I haven't seen Castlevania, and you're like, you need to watch it, and I'm like, I'll get to it.
No, you really need to watch it. I really enjoyed that it just takes like all types of mythologies on top of like vampire mythos, like all types of like ancient mythologies. We got ancient Greece, we have African mythology, and then we have like Aztec mythology, and mixes it all up, like shows how they touch each other and how they relate. Really, really good. Loved it. What'd you say?
What are we talking about?
She's talking about Castlevania Nocturne, but she just watched it, both seasons.
Okay.
I just watched.
Get to the point. We're at 2 hours.
Okay, I'm moving forward. I also watched one more thing because I came ready to tell Heat about. I watched so many things. Oh, I started that Blood show. What is it called?
It's the one where the kid has a machine gun, like, and he summons it, and he's raised by the opposite side, and he's like, nah, I'm gonna help them instead.
Nope.
I'm gonna tell you to you. It's on Netflix. Called. Is this it? Okay. Togen Anarchy. And
it's a new one. That's all I can tell you.
It is new on Netflix. So basically, there are two factions. There's Omnis, which are like your demons, and humans who fight Onis, because back in the day, Onis used to terrorize humans. Now they have, but he was raised by, they're called the Momotaro. He was raised by a I don't want to say retired Momotaro, but he left the faction to raise him, and then he was killed by his own faction, and so now he's like, fuck them. If they really are the heroes, they really are terrible. they torture Onis and all this other stuff. And so it's him learning about this war, learning about how to be a Oni, use his blood, and everybody's blood is kind of like a different power. Like the Yandere, hers turned into boxing glove, like she put it on like boxing gloves to help her fight. Another guy turns them into like Japanese fans.
Pause. Is that the chick who's got the blonde hair in like red, yellow? Yeah, she horny.
She is. She's horny.
I'm gonna watch that show just for her.
She likes to take care of guys. That's her thing. She likes to take care of guys, and but she overdoes it. She's like, don't get up. You don't work. I work. I'll cook. I'll clean. You just lay here and relax. Oh, you look cold. Let me get a blanket. Puts a blanket out. Like she just goes.
I ain't even talking about that. There's a scene in one of the episodes where she's like, "Who's gonna take care of him?" She's like, "What do you mean take care of him? He can take care of himself." It's like, nah. We wake up, have sex. I brush his teeth, wash his ass. He go to the bathroom, eat breakfast, have some more sex. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, that's her. You'll see all about it. And so I'm really enjoying it. I'm a couple episodes in, and it's fun. Like it's a fun show. So yeah, I am continuing my anime journey. What else has happened? Oh, my fiance had their birthday. I did Halloween Horror Nights. I will be talking about that soon.
How related? I don't know if I knew that.
Oh, yeah, it was. And I think that's everything. Yeah. Oh, save the dates are out. I'm really getting married, guys. Like for real. I sent
it's
out
not
the
pink.
Save the
You
date.
told me it'd be pink. You lied to me.
It's not as pink as I wanted it.
It's not pink at all. Don't lie. It's not
soft.
pink at all.
It is pink. It is pink.
I looked at it
because
like,
if you flip it over, the back is white, and that's when you tell it the pink.
Sure. All right. Greg's week.
So check your mail.
Work is terrible. It feels like a raw boot is getting shoved up my rectum at all times. No lubricant, of course. Outside of that, I haven't really done anything. I've been incredibly, not on me. I've been incredibly, not in my anus. I've been incredibly busy and just tired. Doing the 75 hard. I've been recording it. I've been posting it this week because I've just been like sleeping like crazy and missing like the time where I usually post it. So then I don't feel like posting it. But I have recordings. Jordan said it looks smaller. I'm only down like 4 pounds. I weighed myself this morning. Same weight as last week, but I think that's also because I'm doing progressive loading. So like,
it's offsetting.
Basically, building more muscle, but because I'm building muscle and losing fat at the same time, it's at a point where it's like, yeah. I'm not too worried about my weight. I'm more worried about my feel and my look. So like, if I ended up looking pretty good, but being like 220, I don't give a shit. Outside of that, I haven't really done anything these past 2 weeks. I haven't really done anything in these past 2 weeks except work out, and sleep. So, I went to brunch and Top Golf with the boys, the Maryland boys.
Yay.
I got myself a big ass brioche French toast. Fucking fantastic. I ended up seeing a guy I went to high school with. He was our server. That was funny. Ooh. Yeah, it was an interesting time because he came with like, didn't we go to high school? And I'm like, I think so. He was like, Logan. I'm like, oh fuck, what's up, man?
I hate those.
He's like, yeah. And we just talked, and yeah. Then we went to Top Golf. I won the first game, got third the second game, and lost this third game, which was like a quick 2-minute game that we rushed. Yeah. Other than that, I really didn't do much this past weekend. I've been chilling, trying to. I hate those. All right. Yeah.
Heed, you've been busy.
Oh my god! I remember I went to like Columbia Mall or something, and some girl at the restaurant. She's like, I think we went to high school. This man, high school. Sorry.
Damn.
I know. We just never interacted. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I've continued my journey to watch movies. So TIFF, the Toronto International Film Festival. It's pretty cool. Toronto is like literally New York, smaller, cleaner, and people. I mean, like, I don't know how else to say this, but like when I say cleaner, I'm like even cleaner. Like, I didn't recognize until I looked at them interact for a couple seconds. Like, oh, damn, you just didn't look homeless. I mean, I don't know what else to say here.
Would you ever live in Toronto?
No, because it's too complicated to do that. Because I would need to like have a job there. Shit.
Fair.
Get a green card.
I meant more in a sense of like, is it a city that you like? Because I know you're always looking for the best thing.
I mean, it's walkable. I like walkable places. It doesn't have to be just. I don't want to have to like. Actually, no, I wouldn't, because I don't like having so many like niche, inconvenient things like grocery stores that I didn't know were here. Or I don't know. It's not really in my like. For Black people, there was probably a section of town where they were general. It was more of an Asian, Middle Eastern kind of culture dominance there. Outside of the fact that their second native language is French, so there's a lot of European inspiration around there. Yeah, but it led to a lot of diverse, different food arrangements and stuff. But anyways, I was there for a film festival. It was cool. I wasn't there opening weekend, so I didn't see a lot of actors or stars. I did see for some of the smaller films that I did see. Oh shit, I forget his name. Louis Pullman. Louis Pullman. He is Bob, which is Sentry from Avengers.
Oh shit, that's cool.
He was with, I forget her name. He was with some other woman that I knew her face.
Oh, he's promoting a movie. A movie.
Yeah.
What movie was it?
I can't remember. I didn't see it. It wasn't on my.
Yeah, there's a movie he's in, like right now. That's like in film festivals, and I only know about it because I don't think he was on the Daily Show. Somebody was on the Daily Show, and they were talking about it, and he's in it.
I also didn't recognize that his dad is like.
His dad's what?
His dad is also a famous actor, Bill Pullman. I just it didn't hit me until I seen it.
Huh.
The Testament of Ann Lee.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. I truly have no idea what the movie was because it wasn't on my.
It's okay. And I had meant to ask if you saw it because I knew it was there. I don't know.
Yeah, unfortunately, I wasn't able to like grab an image of him because the only reason I saw him is because I was taller than people, because I came out of a bathroom and there was a crowd blocking the stairwell to go, and I look at the crowd and there were people like really trying to get pictures of them, and actress friend, they were trying to get in the elevator, but you know the people kept trying to stop. It was so funny to me. Whatever that.
I don't know what's going on, but you're cutting out a lot.
Yeah.
I'm probably too much, but anyways, long story short, somebody sold like the group of people and just so pressed to keep trying to get them that no one else could get any pic, and they had to go. So they. Oh. But anyways, long story. I really enjoyed. We go to another one, but I unfortunately recognize that a lot of movies had this. Unfortunately.
What did you hear, Greg?
Nope, miss it.
Regardless, I'm just gonna press on and say that's all, folks.
Okay, well,
that's fine.
I think he would very much enjoy the aspects of Japan, like the walkability, the accessibility, riding the train, and all that.
He would love it.
But like you said, I think you would hate that there's not really any like black population. Like you'd be a sore thumb.
Oh, I don't really care for that. It's just, I recognize like that's not a place I would want to live because it's already, you know, hard enough being in a new state on your own with plenty of black people. So imagine it.
A country.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
fair enough.
so.
Well, that being said, that's episode 150 of the Be More Nerdy podcast. Remember to follow us on all our social media. You can follow the podcast at Be More Nerdy on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. Also Facebook, because we're there now. Be sure to follow me, your host, Galaxy Greg, at Be More Nerdy, at Mr. Space Waves for the personal, and Galaxy Greg on the store for all of my content. Doing 75 hard right now, so, you know, motivation and posts are always accepted and appreciated. Be sure to follow my co-host, Diva XOXO, as I hand it off to her so she can talk about herself.
What it is, little dummies, it's your girl Diva XOXO. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at the Diva XOXO, THEE Diva XOXO. Comment below what show you want to see rebooted. What show do you want to see remastered? What do you want to see get redone? Let us know in the comments below. Keith?
Yeah, everything they just said, but in my voice.
He's at Honestly Heed or HDTV. So, you know,
Yeah,
find him there.
yeah, in my voice.
That being said, we are the... I can't go that deep. I can't do it. I can't mimic you. That being said, we are the Be More Nerdy Podcast. Remember to be more nerds and watch some TV this week. Peace.
We got you.
Yeah.